I just realized that my mic was loose on one of the screws. I kept wondering why it kept moving. It was loose. Well, hello. So we got a Jason and a Raving. How are you guys doing? How has your week's been? Mine has gone too fast. It's already month end. I get to do month end tomorrow. Fun times. It's Friday. We're done with work for the day. And it was, I think it's done raining now, but we had some rain and some thunder and some lightning. It was nice. And so,
Hello there.
Daniel, hello. How you doing, friend? You just reminded me. There was one thing I kept thinking. I was like, I need to fix a timing thing, and it was the sound alerts. I need to set it off. Let's see. Broadcast between sound occurring and then being broadcast. Which direction do I want to go in? I don't know. Playing versus broadcast. Let's go minus. We'll go minus. I want to see what that one does. So, anyways, but hello, Daniel. How are you doing? The bathroom was demoed. You tried to do the plumbing yourself. You have a small leak and it doesn't look pretty, but it's decently happy. Nice. That is exciting. I'm excited for you to redo your bathroom. Love it when the weather is an AC/DC song. Yes. I'm not a hot weather person, and speaking of hot weather, I'm gonna turn my AC on because normally I'm fine with it being at 73 on a day like today, but I'm like, usually when I'm streaming, I get warmer than usual, so we're gonna bump that down to 71, make it nice and cozy. You're doing all right? How am I? I'm doing pretty good. And Samwise! Hi, Sam! How are the babies? Sam sends me photos of the kitties all the time. And so, hello, friend! But, I'm not too bad. Month end tomorrow, so there's that. But, for the most part, all the bank stuff that happened we were dealing with on Tuesday, we got most of it all resolved and figured out. Got some features turned on for me that for some odd reason they weren't showing on my profile, even though I had access to them on the old system. So I don't know what happened, but they had some weird data transfer issues. And that was odd, but we got a lot of that fixed. I still have to try and find out where I can download our last statement from the old bank. Don't know where, because of course when you click on the link and it's an automated statement email, you click on the link, it goes to the website, which is now redirecting to the new bank. And then I look in the new bank and I go to the statements and it's not there. So I'll have to figure that out, because there's a chunk of money that is missing between the day that they stopped allowing people to process, so last Friday, to Monday. And there's a chunk of money missing that I can't reconcile, because I'm sure there was some stuff that processed in, like, still in that little interim, but it's not showing on the new bank. So I have to find out what that is. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's month end. So I'm Raving. I don't know if I've mentioned it on stream since you've joined us, but I'm an accounting manager for a small business. And so I have the fun job of going into work tomorrow, doing all the daily reports, and then closing the books to get us ready for the next month. Which, it's not terrible, but it's just also one of those things that when I had my accounts receivable would do it for me. And when I ideally get a data position, like a data specialist or like a data reporting person, That'll become their thing when I get that hired eventually. But um but yeah, so it's just accounting stuff. It's mostly just making sure people didn't forget to put payments into the point of sale system, or if they did, fixing them so it reflects properly in a dual entry system. And then also downloading reports so that way you have a history of what certain ledgers were at certain points of time. And most of our reports can be pulled at any point, with the exception of one that's time sensitive because you cannot put a date range on it. So that's the main important thing I'm supposed to do. But then I close the book so nobody can go back into any prior month and make changes to their sales information without my permission. We like the house at 69 because it's nice. Daniel, I usually will go down to 69, but right now they implemented peak hour rates, and so I usually wait to try and get it down to 69 in the evenings. And usually by the time in the evening, especially since we've been having some of the cooler weather, I've been having the windows open, so that's been very helpful. Yes, I am definitely the same way. Otherwise, I'm like 69 is a nice number. They're doing well since you got home from Alabama. Oh, good. They didn't miss you too much. Are they extra snuggly? And Arrow, hello. Sim over here slaying. I just tossed on some makeup before stream. It's no big deal. It'll all be fine. Yes, it'll all be fine. Candy fur. Where the fell? Where? This is what you get when you have a cat like Candy. No matter what, you're always gonna get fur randomly on your face and in your mouth. But yeah, it'll all be fine. I usually let myself get some kind of treat to snack on while I'm doing it all, so it's not too bad. Oh, and I also send out statements as well at the same time, just so then people can be like, I got my statement, so now I can send a bill for the people who don't want to pay by invoice. It also sucks when the end of the month is on a weekend. Yes, that is the one thing. It does suck when it's on the weekend or a holiday, and I'm glad at least it's a Saturday versus say a Monday, like a Monday holiday or something like that. But I figure what I'm gonna do is not this next week coming up, but then the following week I think I'm gonna take another Monday off just so I get to have a proper 3-day weekend. And overall, in my yearly hours, it won't be a big deal since I'm salaried, but... And Icarus, hello, hello, and Twin! Oh my god, Twin, you can relate. You've got Fib. The perpetual curse of a cat ownership, yes. Yeah. And especially a fine-haired cat, aka Gandhi. His fur types between Gandhi and Freya they're the exact opposites. So no matter what, I can't get away from fur, but I've never had a fine-haired fur type cat like Gandhi. So it's been a whole experience, I must say, because I've always grown up with short-haired, usually Siamese cats or tortoiseshells, and those are that's a dense, like a thick fur, and then they're short-haired, and that also helps too. And the clothes. Oh my god, yeah, the clothes. Yeah, long hair is a whole other world of fur. And then you've got it with Bib's got a triple coat. I am very glad Gandy's only a double coat. If Gandy was a triple coat, I would be buried in Gandy fur. Because especially he startles over the dumbest things anyways. He startles and he just he'll run away, but he leaves a little bundle of fur, it always makes me think of reptiles when they panic in fight or flight kind of thing, and then they'll lose a limb to distract the predator and book it away. That's what the fur feels like. He's just trying to distract me from him running away to get to safety, and I'm like, okay, I have fur here. You can construct a new Gandhi out of it. I can, Jason. Also, Gandhi used to not like being brushed, and I think it was primarily because every time that I had brushed him when he was smaller, it was because we were trying to get the few mats that he gets out. So he didn't like being brushed. And then I think what it was, I think I forced him to, like, when I was using a slicker brush like a couple months ago, I just held him and I was using the slicker brush and he was like, and he was wanting to be lovey-dovey, but then I was holding him because he was also being like, ah, it's a brush. But then he realized that, oh, a slicker brush isn't that bad. That's actually really nice. And now he lets me brush him like it's no big deal. And I'm just like, this is wonderful because it helps so much with the little mats that get underneath his front armpits. That's the only place he gets mats. Yeah, Pigpen and Peanuts. Ugh. I do have a straight comb, and that's what he initially was used to, and what I think he initially didn't like about being brushed was because I was using just a straight comb. Now I can use the straight comb, and as long as I'm not like pulling on a mat too much, it's no big deal. I'm like, this is perfect. But I get so much fur off of him. Also, I get a lot of fur off of Freya. But I think part of Freya's always shed, but she's super extra sheddy now, and I think it's one part of her age, but then two, her allergies. And so both cats are currently eating some hairball control food. I've been giving Freya a little bit just to give her something to work with, but not too much to mess with her kidney food and her kidneys in general. And then Gandhi's getting it mixed in with all of his other food because I'm like, bro, you no. He seems so miserable when he has a hairball too. How's everybody doing otherwise? Anything fun and exciting happened this week? Or anything exciting gonna happen this weekend? Not! You look like McDonald's today. Oh shit, you're right. I do. It's okay. My favorite! I missed my five favorites. It's moth season. It is. Gandhi has started seeing some moths outside on the patio. And so, I'm just hoping they don't get into the apartment because I always end up finding little puff clumps from when he catches them and tortures them. And then just leaves them dead. And I'm like, oh, now I have to clean this up. It was a short week. It was a short week. I'm very glad it was a short week. It didn't feel like a short week to me though, which is kind of sad. You're gonna go heat up some leftover Indian food because no cooking during construction. Totally fair. Totally fair. But Indian food, ooh, that sounds good. That sounds really good. Tyler and I actually celebrated 5 years already, Sam. Oh my god. It doesn't feel like it's been that long, but it has been. Oh my god, congratulations! You should increase your camera FPS somehow. It's like watching you in slow-mo. Is my FPS low? I have not messed... My camera should not have any FPS issues right now. What's it doing? Gabe's been losing his mind since we saw his first moth last night. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That little... He's a little squeaker, too. It might be a you issue, not? Is anyone else... Camera looks fine to you, Daniel? Okay. You're addicted to the sag. Now I have to look that up because I don't think I've heard of that. What is that? I get Indian food on some of my feeds and it always looks so... Ooh, it's a curry with leafy green vegetables, mustard green, spinach, usually served with naan. That looks so good. And I'm pretty sure I've seen this on some videos of street food. And I was wondering what it was. So that's probably what it is. You thought the same thing too because it's just gone so fast. Right? I feel like it wasn't even that long ago. I remember when I think Sterling was the one who told me he started seeing Tyler. That does that Yeah. It's looking fine on your end too, twin? Okay. I was like, the only thing I messed with was like some configuration color settings. I'm still like trying to decide what I want to do for certain settings and then how to adjust for when, especially since we're always usually in the evenings while it's still light out, and then as it gets darker in the evening, adjusting for that. But we've been doing pretty well. You have me on your Facebook app and checked your phone, and both are looking good. On your TV app, okay. You need to figure out what's up with your end then. Yeah. Next time I decide to try it, I should get it. I will, knowing what it is. Yeah. Yeah. I definitely will. And so, veggies gross. I like my veggies. Also, like when you're mixing them in with like curry and everything, you don't notice the veggie aspect obviously because it's gonna be like in the sog. It's mixed in really well and it looks like it's been like fine chopped. And then when you season it with all the spices and everything else, like it's not gonna have traditional veggie taste whatsoever. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Not let us know if you tried turning it on and off again yet. Earlier when I was just starting to get us ready, like started for stream, and I was looking for our lo-fi music, I found out that Lo-Fi Girl has added even more live lo-fis. And so like I always really like Lo-Fi Boy because he's got the synth wave, and so it works out really well. But then now they've got like a dark ambient lo-fi, and that's got Lo-Fi Boy out and about with that one. We usually they'll do like seasonal or like events, and like right now they've got medieval Lo-Fi Girl going on. But then they have an ASMR purring, like very, oh god, what's it called? Like ambient relaxation one, and it's with Lo-Fi Girl's cat. I'm like, this is amazing. Like, I love how much they've branched out with a lot of these, and I haven't been in Lo-Fi Girl lore in so long, like in quite a while. So I've clearly missed some stuff. You know, Square Enix did a lo-fi version of their soundtracks. Ooh, smart idea. You love the Aliens one because it was so good. Wait, there was an Aliens Lo-Fi Girl? When was that? Aliens Lo-Fi Girl? Maybe I'm forgetting about it. Alien... Lo-Fi Girl and Alien... Was it like a collaboration that they did? Or is this a completely different thing? It was a collab. Okay, so I am seeing the collabs. I missed that because I wasn't paying attention to Lo-Fi Girl lore this last fall because I was struggling. I was struggling with trying to find a balance and semblance of balance, but ooh, I'll have to check that out. That is cool. I'm gonna get us pulled up here on some Data the Tentacle. I think I haven't thought too much on what I can do for Bernard. But that's all we just have to get Bernard's Chronojon powered up now. And then I think we might be able to finish our replay tonight. So I'm gonna get that loaded up because we can easily chit chat with that game. Ah, yes, there we go. Good old music. Look at that. I also, so I saw this like a week or two ago that Twitch now has a category for co-working. And I know I think I did it like once or twice a couple years ago, and it just wasn't working for me at the time. But I saw that and was like, ooh, if I can get that started back up, we might do some co-working streams on my Fridays when I work from home. And so, but I need to get my overlays all resituated with that. So, as a heads up, we might have some co-working streams coming up. We'll see how it goes. Okay. So, we need to... He needs the diamond in order to power the machine, but we can't... Can a Hoagie get the... Can Hoagie get the contract signed now? Is my question. Use contract with toilet. Yeah. Let me see if Hoagie can do anything with it first. Oh wait, nope. Oh wait, yeah, okay, he can. I was like, it's not showing it come through. It did. You saw that? Yeah, I'm not sure when they added it. So it's probably been a little while since I haven't been watching on Twitch for so long that this is kind of like the last few weeks as I've been working on getting myself more back in Twitch brain. That I've been just, and especially what's really helped too is getting the new computer, which I'm like, okay, got the computer, got the monitor, got myself where like I want to sit at my computer again. And now I'm pulling a lot of Twitch up and having that on the side, which has been really helpful. Once you're back after parental leave, you can do that from time to time. Exactly. It was pretty recent, maybe a month or so ago. Okay, so like not too long, but like still pretty recent then. Nice. Give contract to Red Edison?
What am I supposed to do with that?
Okay, so he can't sign it. Because, let's see here. Look at...
It's some kind of legal mumbo jumbo.
Legal mumbo jumbo. Can... Laverne can't do anything with it because the Edisons have ran away. Bernard needs to find time for Dr. Fred to be able to sign it. What's over here in the to-do list?
To do.
To do. Anything? I guess there's nothing. Ooh! Wait. Maybe if I put it on the to-do list? Maybe that's what I need to do. If we put it there on the to-do, then maybe, like, he will make the time to read it. We shall find out. Okay. Put the contract back in the toilet. Let's go put it on the to-do board. He'd contract with the bulletin
I'd rather
board?
not.
He'd rather not. Okay. Maybe... I was thinking the other thing might be is that I need to talk to Green Tentacle, because I think one of the things that Purple Tentacle is wanting to do is create a... was to do something with time. Although the time machines are Dr. Fred's. So... But I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to go back a day. Let's talk to Green.
Hey, What's up, Bernard?
Not much, actually. Still saving the world and all that.
Oh, well, good luck then.
Oh, I guess nothing else we can... Can I give him? Use contract
I'd
with
rather
Green Tentacle?
not.
Give contract to Green Tentacle? Oh, I can't. Okay. Ooh. Okay, let's look at the world domination plans real quick.
This looks like it might work.
What about... Because we do have it where the shrink rate becomes a thing.
I'd rather not.
No. Do I need to? No, I think I'm just supposed to give that back to him. Look at this.
Gee, Dr. Fred doesn't have a penny.
Not a penny, and that's why, looking at this contract...
The party of the first part shall hereby be known as a crazed maniacal genius.
Crazed Ooh! Does Laverne do something with it? A crazed maniacal genius. I mean, maybe we could try Hoagie again and he gives it to Franklin? Hi, sir. Let's go this way. Yeah, I know the game screen's not maximized. If I try and maximize it, just given the ratio proportions of my screen being a widescreen, it looks really weird. So I just have it set as its own windowed screen. Because if we go like this, it's just going to create black all around. And I don't really care. So I'm going to just go back down to here. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, you thought it was before? Not a problem. It's totally understandable too. Usually I do have it maximized with other games, but since with the older games, just because those games were not developed for this screen size, I'm just like, yeah, it's fine. The leftovers are very, very good. I can see through time. Can you help us get Dr. Fred to fucking sign the contract? Although it needs to be signed by a crazed maniacal genius. So I'm thinking either Hoagie could try it again and see if we can get Franklin, but I don't think Franklin will consider himself crazed. So maybe we go with Laverne. And she has Purple Tentacle sign it? Could that be a thing? Because he's a crazed maniacal scientist, right?
Lieutenant, I'm glad you're here. What kept you?
Well, I hate to say it, sir, but there was some trouble with one of the humans.
Trouble? What sort of trouble?
Nothing I couldn't handle, but I've noticed something about the humans that may pose a problem.
Do continue.
Well, sir, in general, they seem to be a bit larger than us tentacles. You know, taller, heftier, more massive.
I get the picture, son.
I don't mean to carry on, sir. It's just that it makes me feel inadequate, small, inferior, out of...
Before you go off the deep end there, let me tell you why I called you.
Inferior and
you
small.
See, I've invented something which will end our troubles with those glandular leg walkers for good. I've invented the diminuator.
The what?
The diminuator.
It's a shrinking ray, dolt.
Oh, I get it.
Now I need you to get me a few parts so I can finish the thing. Come over here.
Okay. So I think I'm on the right track. Because let's see here. Not this room. It is this room. Just get a massive truck. I hear that helps. Right? Let's see here. Let's use
My
contract with
secret
the
weapon?
I don't think so.
Give it to him.
I don't need your paltry offerings.
Mm. Look at Dominion.
According to these,
Domination
the
plan?
tentacles control most of the world already.
Oh, we already did that. Let's see here. Maybe we need to talk to him
Hi.
a little bit more.
Huh? Oh, it's you.
So you look kind of familiar.
Say, you look kind of familiar.
You were just in here a little while ago.
Are you the same purple tentacle who knew Dr. Fred? Ooh, I think
Are
this is
you
what
the
we
same purple tentacle who knew Dr. Fred?
Up on your ancient history, are you? Yes, I remember that insignificant insect.
If you will excuse me, I've got something in the oven.
Anyone I know, eh?
need. Okay.
Chuckle, chuckle.
See, you are. Oh, I can't get him to sign it. Darn. Then maybe. Let's see. What else can I find? Like, we can't get. This is all pretty much sealed up. Walk to ribbons. Yeah. You're jumping into Expedition 33 pretty early, but it keeps surprising you all in the best ways. I have some of the soundtrack on my music playlist at work because it is gorgeous and beautiful and I love it. And then I'm like, I need to play this game too. So it is on my Steam wish list, but I'm like, I need to make sure I finish some of my other games first because I will just randomly not finish it. Can I push the money
No,
again?
he looks tired
No?
after all
Okay.
he's done.
Let's see. The lamp? Look at the
It's
lamp.
that guy from the Hawaiian Cop Show.
Can I use the chair?
No time to relax. I'm trying to
No.
save the world.
What about, can I do anything with the lava lamp?
No way, those things are dangerous.
Can we pick it up?
No way,
No.
those things are
Darn.
dangerous.
There's a pink flamingo. Can I take the pink flamingo?
Not my style.
Darn. Okay. So how do I make this work? Can I use something on the contract? What's this say? Look at this plaque.
This 400-year-old clock is an amusing example of primitive human timekeeping.
Mm-hmm. Okay, fair. Let's see, is there a tentacle that's still over here? No, he's gone. Okay. Darn. Okay, I don't think Laverne can do anything else then. Let's see. I may have to look up a hint on this one. I've been doing good. That would only make my second hint then. Because, yeah, thinking about it, I was like, I don't even think... Use disappearing ink. That's going to be helpful. Like a maniacal genius. And Dr. Fred won't read it because he doesn't have time. Right? Yeah. Double check.
Will you please sign this contract?
I don't sign things I haven't read.
Okay. So, and he won't read it because he's too busy saving the world. Sign it or I'll get real mad.
Sign
try
it or I'll get real mad.
I think I tried that
what?
last time.
Not be my friend anymore? Ha ha ha.
Ouch. Daniel, you're waiting for a sale of Expedition 33. You hear it's amazing. Yes. And so right now you're playing Lunar Remaster, and then you're going to tackle the Sea of Stars DLC. Nice. Yeah, the game, I've seen both endings, which is fine. I'm not terribly worried, but excuse me, a burped. Hamster generator. I don't think I can use that because Laverne's got the hamster in the future. But it just, the gameplay looks wonderful and delightful. Let's see here. Okay, so in here, I did call. Let's see here. I did use the phone. Maniacal evil genius. And he won't read it because he needs more time. He'd do it, and I think what it is that he's supposed to do it. Like, we're supposed to go back a day, so he's not feeling stressed out about saving the world. So he does end up reading it at that time. Let's see here. Let's look at. I don't think the power switch does anything.
I don't want to cause any more trouble.
Push?
I don't want to cause any more trouble.
No. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna look this up. Day of the Tentacle. Dr. Fred sign contract. So I don't think there's anything that I have that has a signature, do I? Okay, so I woke him up with the coffee. Then say that you're starting. Oh! I have to say, forget it. I'm gonna save the world instead. It is purely dialogue. Okay.
Will you please sign this contract?
I don't sign things I haven't read.
Forget it. I'll get in here. I thought it was just like the final option of being like, fine, I'm gonna go do my own thing.
Oh, forget it. I'll get rid of Purple
And I'll come
Tentacle
back later.
myself.
Oh, yeah? How?
I'm getting Purple Tentacle declared insane and arrested. I'm starting a petition to ban all tentacles. I offered Purple Tentacle a bribe and he took it. I guess I can't. Hey, did you join a record club lately? Okay.
I'm starting up a petition to ban all tentacles.
Exactly.
Wow.
I'll do it
Where
must.
do I sign?
Right here.
There we go. Okay.
Well,
So
good
he's up for
luck.
signing that. Okay. There we go. Got it. And then now I need to give it to Hoagie, who is going to put it in the mail. So then we get years and years and years worth of money. But, Daniel, have you seen, I saw this recently. It was a Thanos Marvel theory that with Blade and the entire vampire community, that if Thanos' snap only took out half of living human beings, or half of the living people in the entire universe, that means that all the vampires stayed alive because they're not alive, they're all dead. And so Blade would just be stuck having even more vampires to deal with. And I was like, oh my god, that's a whole thing. I like that theory. Alright, there we go. There goes the Pony Express. You didn't, but it makes
Yes,
sense, right?
what do you want?
Hi there. Is this Dr. Fred Edison?
Who did you think you called? Dr. Spock? Look, I don't have all day.
This is Farley Crockett,
Dr.
LucasArts
Spock.
Games. I just discovered your contract among some very old files, and, well, our lawyers say that we have to pay you $2 million in back royalties.
Oh,
For
shit.
the use of your family in the Maniac Mansion video game.
What?
This is Farley Crockett.
No, I heard that, you moron. When do I get my money?
Oh, right now. It's been credited to your Swiss bank account.
Excellent. We are set to
Operator,
go.
get me a travel agent. This is an emergency.
All right, so now Hoagie is good to go. We are set to go. Bernard just needs to go and get the diamond ordered with the Swiss bank number. And then we can get his Chronojon powered. I wonder how the half beings are considered. Like Blade, would they half die? Wouldn't it be a quarter die then? Like, well, if it's all the half the population, so okay, yeah, half would make sense. I mean, or would it be a quarter? Because they'd all be like, what if they all got targeted as like a full of their half, or a half of their full? Probably not that. I'm probably overthinking that, but that would be okay. So then, if they get targeted with their human half dying, would they just turn into a full vampire at that point? Or would it be like they lose half their body control? I don't know. You're getting a new toolbox tomorrow, Arrow? Yay! That's exciting. That is very exciting. It'll be like Christmas. It's how I felt when I got my air fryer a few weeks ago. I was like, I'm getting an air fryer. And it's done really good. I got some frozen cheese sticks because I'm gonna figure out how to get them to cook to make sure that they're exactly how I like my cheese sticks. And then that way I can just keep making my own cheese sticks and I don't have to go to Arby's. If it was all the halves, then it would be a quarter. Yeah, but if it's half, it's a 50%, 50-50 shot. So either they lose their living half or be okay. Exactly. So then if they lose their living half... Okay, so then here's... Because it's... Even though I did recently watch Blade, I haven't watched it enough in like an entirety to know if there's more detail into those who have a living half. Because they're half beings. Is their living half what's preventing them from like keeping their humanity so then they don't fully change into a vampire? Or is it just that they're like, it's like intermixed and it doesn't matter?
Fatty's in the way now. I'd better find a different one.
Oh, okay, we do have to go to the office. He sleeps very soundly. He has no idea what's happening around him. Your toolbox is $30 off, so you're going to snatch some Klein Tools mod box. You're going to start the upgrade of your tool storage carrying system. And it has wheels on. Oh my god, and it has wheels? Yes. That's even better, having the wheels.
Couch Potato
All right.
Shopping Channel. Wanda speaking.
Couch Potato.
I want to buy a diamond.
That will be $2 million. Do you have a major credit card?
I have a numbered Swiss bank account.
What's the number, sir?
Man, and wouldn't it be nice
it's
just to randomly fall into
846-427-35327.
money?
Very good, sir. We'll send the diamond by pronto post lightspeed delivery immediately. Thank you for calling.
All right, there we go.
Now
And
that's
it's here.
service.
Amazon can't beat that. No more tool bags for
I
you
better
by the
get
end of the
this
year.
to Dr.
Yes.
Fred right away.
All right, we got our package. Fred is going to be very happy.
Should do it.
Real,
Where
genuine
did
diamond.
you get this diamond anyway?
It was donated by a group of Girl Scouts who were in the neighborhood.
How heartwarming. According to my
Yes.
instruments, everything is in readiness. Your friends have activated
It was
their units. So
donated
it's
by
time
Girl
to
Scouts.
Throw the switch.
You know what? They would.
Great.
They definitely would. All right, we got Hoagie there.
I'm so happy to...
And Laverne. She's still.
Hi.
Oh, she's not.
Laverne.
I wish she was
Wow.
still in her
I'm
tentacle.
so glad you two made it
costume.
back okay.
I hate to interrupt, but there's no time to lose. Now that you're back, we've got to proceed with the original plan and send you back to yesterday to turn off the Sledge-O-Matic.
Okay, so we
Huh?
didn't have to go back to
Say
yesterday.
what?
Now hold on a minute, Dr. Fred. They just barely made it back to our time alive, and I think...
Ha ha! You can't turn off
Oh,
the machine
no.
if I get there first.
Purple Tentacle is on his way.
Uh-oh.
He was biding his
Don't worry,
time.
guys. This time I know I can stop him.
Go for it, Green. Get him.
Oh, I guess we better do something.
Let's go.
No, wait! You can't all go in the same stall.
Oh yeah, that's right. They
Didn't
all
you
three
see
go in.
the fly?
This is like one of my favorite scenes. Wait, no. They don't have wait. No, they don't have a scene for when they're all three in the Chronojon. I'm thinking of at the beginning when they each have their own.
We're...
We're some kind of monster, dudes.
Great.
Oh
Stuck here
no!
the rest of my life listening to Bernard talking and watching Hoagie eat. Mom warned me there'd be days like this.
Now, wait just a minute.
It's Purple Tentacle.
It's Green Tentacle.
Oh no!
What was that, Green?
Purple Tentacle behind you.
What?
I believe he's trying to warn you about me.
Oh.
We're going to turn off the Sludge-O-Matic and defeat your evil plan, overgrown worm.
You sorry lot are no match for me.
But there's 3 of us. Well, sort of.
Nevertheless,
Sort
I
of.
mean to crush you.
Yeah?
You and what army?
Why, this army, of course.
You brought them all.
Yikes.
You see, I've been busy. These are all versions of myself from the future. I've been bringing them back here using the Chronojon. Together, we will conquer the world. You 10 there. Go to the basement and guard the Sludge-O-Matic.
He must have the Sludge-O-Matic turned on and stay turned on. You bought a new nail gun and it's operated by battery. Oh,
No one is
nice!
to touch the Sludge-O-Matic.
No one's touched the
Now,
Sludge-O-Matic.
creature,
Okay.
I must decide what excruciating tortures to leave them to me. I've been itching for a chance to test out my newly completed diminuator.
Uh-oh.
Excuse me. Us.
What's he coming
All
for?
right, the rest of you
Hello,
come
hello.
with me.
How you
Next
doing?
stop, the world.
The world.
What
All
do
right.
we do now?
Whoa.
It wears off.
Oh no!
Aha!
He's got
Run
a.
for it!
Oh, and he's got a charging time on it too. I forgot about that.
Damn.
Damn. I like
The
the
battery must
ding.
not have had time to recharge, but it will.
He clearly needs a better battery. The recharge time is way too long. He's pulling a Kong? Yes.
Shh. Maybe he won't find us.
You have Taco Bell?
You, where
What'd you
are
get?
you, human?
What'd you get from Taco Bell? You're good. Happy Friday. Happy Friday indeed. Have you had a good week? All right. So we are trapped in here. That's fine. We can run out. We need to open up this door. Open. Open.
Aha!
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Take that.
It's okay. We got.
And
I got a
this.
plan.
Drat. How can it possibly continue to thwart me?
through the mouse hole in here. All right, and then let's see here. What can I do from here? There we go. All right. So let's
No
push
time for
this.
that now.
All right. Let's turn on the music.
Wow, this is loud.
Gotta have this music while running away. Ooh, we need the bowling ball. Take out the bowling ball. Yes! Okay. Anything else in here that I need? I don't think so. I think that's all we need.
Hey,
Where'd he go?
where'd he go?
It gives me goddammit Scar you left vibes. It was a pretty light week at work. Hope you had a good week too. Yeah, my week wasn't terrible. It was busy and it felt like it did kind of drag a little bit longer than I would have liked. Today was really bad that it felt like it dragged, but not too bad. I do have to do some work tomorrow because it's going to be month end, so I have to pop into work for probably about 2 hours before they close, and then to get month end or get dailies done then, or actually no, I could do dailies tomorrow morning maybe. If I do that wouldn't be too bad. And then I have to stay after they close to do dailies for yesterday and then month end stuff. And so I do have to pop into work for probably about 6-ish hours total, or I have to work about 6-ish hours total. And so a bit of a bummer on that one, but it's okay. It's not too terrible. So I'll go and get myself I'll get myself some food, enjoy my time while I'm in there, kind of thing. So Arrow, you have a beefy 5-layer burrito, my favorite. A chicken chalupa supreme, nice. A Doritos taco, even better. And then some soft taco supremes and some burrito, nice. That sounds very filling. I got a grilled steak burrito. What is it? It's the grilled steak cheese burrito that they have. I got that on Wednesday after I got my nails done. And so I was like, that was nice. That was a good idea. Okay, let's see here. Open up this door.
This door appears to be locked.
It's locked. Oh no, and the hamster is here. Hello, hamster. I guess we can't take you out. Maybe we go up into anything in the attic that we can do. Can I open the door up in here? Probably not, because I have to come in from the chimney.
This door appears to be locked.
So, okay. A chicken Dorito covered taco, just because of reasons. That sounds really good too. And a zero sugars Baja Blast. You know what I tried? I tried, it's the Sunrise Mountain Dew. So it's like it's meant to be kind of like an orangey lemon. It tasted weird. It reminded me of orange cough syrup. And I know a lot of people, when it comes to like grape sodas, they're like, it tastes like cough syrup. Grape soda has never tasted like cough syrup. Well, it kind of tastes like cough syrup to me, but I always liked grape cough syrup way more than cherry. So it was totally fine. But this one with the orange one, it was tasting like Dayquil. That's what it was. It tasted like Dayquil. And I was like, ugh, I'm never getting this one again. I think if I do get Taco Bell tomorrow, I should get myself a Baja Blast. Month end is pretty crazy. I know a few people that deal with that regularly. Yeah, thankfully mine isn't too bad. It's pretty easy. It's just extra time and pulling reports, and then I do still have to do like reconciling like during my regular days after all of that. And so, you think you got the grilled chicken burrito? Ooh, nice. A steak quesadilla and nuggies from Taco Bell. Their nuggets, aside from the fact of like the really high sodium on it, their nuggets are so good. I really like their nuggets. You found a zero sugar sweet tea and you hadn't been... You haven't been drinking soda because of it. Nice. I get sweet tea now and again, not too often because he hasn't stayed in here yet. And so because usually it depends on the sweet tea. Sometimes the sweet tea is too sweet, but a 0 sugar, that sounds nice. Dayquil, right? Dayquil, I would take NyQuil over Dayquil anytime because Dayquil tastes horrendous. Never who decided what flavor was. The nacho fries. Oh, do they have nacho fries right now? I haven't had nacho fries in a while, and they're not bad either. Can we get in the clock? Yes. Oh no! Oh, here we go. Use the bowling ball on these guys. Yeah. They're like, what the fuck is this?
Great! Now we can turn off the machine and prevent all this tentacle mayhem from ever happening.
Yes! Oh no! He's been in the basement all along!
Well, I'm certainly glad that's over with.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Leaving so soon? We haven't had the chance to get to know one another. You humans amount to very little. Ha 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 ha!
Eek!
I like the eek. It's always the response from the mouse. Alright, so...
Run all you like, you insignificant insect.
I need... I'm trying to remember, like, what do I
I've
need?
already won.
I need it where...
My other selves are taking over the world as we speak.
Because we need it to be where he ends up shooting himself on Dr. Fred. You're pretty handy with that ray gun. Are you really a future version of Tentacle? I think it's the really
You're pretty
handy.
handy with that ray gun.
Center of the forehead every time. Would you like a demonstration?
I bet you couldn't hit your
There
own
we go.
forehead.
Nice try.
Oh.
Are you really a future version of Purple Tentacle?
Who else would be brilliant enough to invent the diminuator?
Let's see. Can you remember stuff that hasn't happened yet? Are you more or less intelligent than the Purple Tentacle from our time? How is it that you can grow hair with follicles?
Are you
more or less?
or less intelligent than the Purple Tentacle from our time?
The same, but
Craving.
I've had 200 years to think things over.
She's napping on the bed. Hi, sir.
Candy. Candy look so cool. Hang on. Look at this. Look at our bean. She's so precious. I'm gonna hide this real quick. Look at this. She's so precious. She's just snoozing. She's snoozing on the bed in front of the open window. I love her. Oh. Did your brother disturb you? She's looking over here like, I've been disturbed. KFC chicken nuggets are better than Taco Bell nuggets, in your opinion. I tried KFC chicken nuggets, and I just can't get behind. I've just never really found them that appealing. But I also, as a kid growing up too, we didn't get Taco Bell, or not Taco Bell, KFC. We didn't get KFC when I was younger because it came out that at some of the plants where the chickens were being killed and butchered, they were being tortured before they died. My dad had a big issue with that, coming from an animal activism aspect and or animal activist aspect of things. And so we never ate at KFC when I was a kid, which I'm totally fine with. I learned that it's really easy to stop getting food at a place because they have shitty values or that there's some kind of shitty thing about them. So, which is why it's like Chick-fil-A, meh, don't care, can easily give them, like, I never really got into them anyways, but I don't have any need to go to Chick-fil-A. Starbucks, I used to go and get my chais and get some breakfast sandwiches from them before, and now I'm like, yeah, nah, I don't go to them anymore. Since they've been really crappy with unions and not really respecting employees very well and everything with that. And so yeah, so KFC is like where it all started though. But you know, and I don't normally get nuggets very often. They usually don't appeal to my texture preferences, so that's why I like the Taco Bell nuggets, is because I like the texture of them as well. That's fair. You switched to sugar-free soda a couple months ago and it's been a great change. Yeah, sugar-free soda, like, I have been relearning how I view soda products. More so in the fact that there's new research coming out in regards to some kind of more like false information that was perceived with sodas in the past. But yeah, like diets and sugar-frees, like they're totally, and it depends on, also, this is where it comes down to as well. It comes to what your goals are. If your goal is that, you know, like you're just like, I don't want to be drinking calories, you can go into a zero sugar or a diet soda and it's a good alternative. If your goal is to cut out the sugar aspect, like regardless of what it is, you can switch to those, and sometimes you're like, it might not be as bad for you. It depends on just how your body handles different types of sugars. But, and then at the same time, if you're wanting to try and like wean yourself off of sodas kind of thing, it's a good option just to be able to like not have to go cold turkey. And so, but yeah, like yeah, like sugar-frees, not a bad idea. They do have nacho fries. Excellent. And then they did have nacho fries on Wednesday when you went and got some. Excellent. Chick-fil-A is overpriced. I would not know because I don't really go. I've never really looked at their pricing. Deadpoolio. Hi. I'm new. How you doing? I missed you. I drink Gold Peak Zero Sugar Sweet Tea. Oh, and Gold Peak I think is like a pretty, like, it's a very common, well-liked sweet tea too. Nice. Sugar-free sodas are way better tasting than about 10. That's probably the other thing too, is that also probably like with what's being used in a sugar-free soda these days versus before, more improvements. And also the other thing is to remember, my mom always had a huge thing about my sister and me not drinking diet sodas when we were kids, because the studies were coming out that young children drinking diet sodas should not be drinking diet soda. It does impact brain development. I'm not sure if the research is still pointing in that direction, but it is still also, like, if it is a kid, you know, like, they shouldn't be drinking that much soda probably in the first place. But also at the same time, depends on, can they afford bottled water? Because not everywhere can get clean, fresh water out of the tap. Not everywhere can you use a Brita filter to filter out tap water. And so if you had to buy bottled water, sometimes the soda is cheaper than the bottled water. And there's with all the stuff going on too right now with food stamps, I've been cringing at a lot of it because I'm like, these are people who do not understand what their privileges are. Nice, Cozy. You cut out the sugar and increased your water intake. Nice. That's a really good way to go. Oh, it's just Gold Peak. Oh, okay. Close. Very close. Hi, New. I'm Neo. Stop. No, you. It's good seeing you too. Alright, it looks like Freya went off and she's off doing her own thing right now, so. Is she maybe? No, she's probably eating. Oh no, she's on her bed! She's on her bed. We're so distracted right now. Look at the baby. She's like, I'm taking a bath. 110% better than Pure Leaf. It's nasty, nasty. See, and that's where since I don't drink sweet teas, I don't know the brands or anything like that. Usually, the only time I usually end up drinking sweet tea is when I'm in Atlanta for Dragon Con, and we go to like one of the breakfast joints, and it's sweet tea to the point that I'm like, I'm gonna have diabetes after this. You've been trying to, oh, you tried to cut out sugar since, yeah, and see, that's also, like, it depends on, like, what your needs are, too. And I'm sure, like, trying to cut out sugar is, if you're trying to do a cold turkey, it's really hard. And also, like, if you don't do well with going cold turkey, like, and you have a relapse situation, like, you don't want that either, and you don't feel good about it either. And so, but... Well, I hope, is the zero sugar also helping with the diabetes as well? For you, Arrow? There's fur on here. There we go. Good. Alright, so, just what is it you have against humans? Are you sure you're... Okay.
Just what is it you have against humans, anyway?
Humans are our oppressors. They made us live in this horrible motel. They created us in ungainly forms, so we could not rise against them. Try walking around with your legs tied together and glue on your shoes. You'll see what I mean.
My brain went a little bit different, different road on, that, but yes, okay. It's been a while since last time I saw you, like back in 97? Oh my god, could you imagine if, like, this was a thing in oh my god, if this was a thing in 97, I would have been all over it as a kid. Love the new hair white. Thank you, Deadpoolio. This has been, the project for, I think, the last year. And so, we're still growing this side out. The goal is to get it down to my waist while we keep this side all short. And we have the undercut, which is nice, so it kind of helps keep the thickness of my hair a little bit more manageable. And so it's looking real good. Also, it got recolored on last week, so it got recolored. So it is a nice fresh red. We need to do the blacks. We'll probably touch up the blacks in 8 weeks, so that'll get touched up. But thank you. I'm loving it. This is high school dreams of mine coming true. I've always dreamt of having a hairstyle like this with like the very extreme asymmetrical, and I was like, oh, it'd be so cool. I'm like, oh hey, I'm doing them now. High school me would be so excited to know it's me doing it. Where is Dragon Con? Is it in the South? Because Southern sweet tea is 100 times more sugar than what most people are used to. It is in Atlanta, Georgia. Definitely the place where you would expect sweet tea. And especially sweet tea. You'd love to go to Dragon Con, but it's the same. Yeah, that is the one thing is you have to sacrifice one or the other. And since I've been doing Dragon Con before it became where they were on the same weekends, I always go to Dragon Con. And it's my only out-of-state con, so I treat it as like one of my vacation options to try and like at least have some vacation time. And I was realizing, since I hit my 9-year anniversary, my vacation time reset, and I realized I still had like a chunk of vacation time I didn't use that I lost. And so I'm like, I need to see about using my vacation time a little bit more and maybe do like a full week-long staycation. But I need to get somebody who can do my daily reports so that doesn't get behind while I do that. And so... Yeah, it did, but you got tired of it when you found the sweet tea that worked for me. Yes, now soda even zero sugar doesn't taste as good because you got tea. Yes. Sometimes it's like you switch over to those and you're like, oh, this is like way better. Hi, fam. Thank you for the 100 biddies. How are you doing? We missed you on Tuesday, but I hope you're doing well. Oh, you work in DK, so it's kind of hard not to go. It's totally fair. Just start working at just get yourself signed up to work at DragonCon. Then you have to go to DragonCon. Mm-hmm. Arrow, it legitimately that. Yes. It is like 10 every time I'm like I'm gonna develop diabetes now. Every time. Do you like some tea with your syrup? Would you like the smidgest of teas with the sugar? This year, okay, so let's see. So I see your point, but humans also created the Sludge-O-Matic, which made you super intelligent. Sounds like that's all Dr. Fred's fault, really.
Sounds
there
like
we go.
that's
I think
all
that's our
Dr.
option.
Fred's fault, really.
I suppose you're right about that. I didn't start out hating all humans, just Dr. Fred.
Why don't you zap Fred with the ray gun for a change? Are you sure you want? Let's go with that.
Why don't you zap Fred with the ray gun for a change?
Right, Arrow?
Perhaps that would be entertaining.
Here we go. I don't think he clearly hasn't taken into account the aspect of like the little reflector.
Surely we can talk this out.
Talk?
Surely.
Clearly we're talking.
Wait! You haven't heard the last of me. I'll be back, and the next time, the world and all its piffling inhabitants shall be mine. All mine.
We're gonna mail him.
All mine.
Okay, little
I don't know
fella.
where.
Mail this to Siberia.
Siberia. But it's only a temporary shrinking. Oh, I guess like it's fine because then since we turn off the Sludge-O-Matic, he never. Although this is falling into the idea
Our
that
work here is done.
if you
now we
remove
can go home.
the cause, it will never happen. But then if he went and got a bunch of versions of himself, would that not imply that he went to alternate
kiddies,
universes? So
it's been
therefore,
more fun than a
old
jumpsuit
purple
full of
tentacle would
weasels.
still exist
Now,
in Siberia?
kindly get your freakish hide out of my home.
Please, Dr. Fred, you've got to get us out of this mess. We look terrible, and we can't buy clothes off the rack.
I'm getting sort of used to it. Maybe we could go on the talk show circuit.
Help us, Dr.
I
Edison.
wish this was physically
You're our
possible to do
only
with two
hope.
friends.
Oh, all right.
To be like, okay, like two of us are gonna like wrap our legs around the middle person, and then although technically I think it's Laverne's feet, so it's like the two people on the side wrap around the other person on one side,
It seems you're not
and then
exactly the
the other person on the other
sideshow
side's
you imagine.
arms
You're
are
just
us.
three complete goofballs stuck in one suit of clothes.
Just seeing Sterling, Sammy, and Strela. I know, it's just us. Sterling would have to be Bernard, and then I feel like Straylight would make a good Hoagie. And then since I already want to cosplay Laverne, I'll just take Laverne out that way too.
Well, I'm
Wow.
glad that's taken care of. Looks like everything's back to normal.
Ta-da! We finished the game! With only 2 hints! I only had to look up 2 hints. And I did good. I did good for a replay of one of my favorite childhood games. Now we have to figure out what we're going to play next. But I feel like this is... The flying tentacle flag is just very emblematic of how things feel these days. What's next on your list? I know, that's what I have to figure out. We could do some Genshin tonight. I already did all my Infinity Nikki dailies, so we don't need to do Nikki. I'm trying to limit how much Nikki I am playing right now because of all the drama going on in Nikki. So I could go over to Genshin. We could start up a new play of Baldur's Gate, and I could make a new tab that is stream friendly, so Twitch doesn't get mad at me for making everyone run naked, like I have in my other game. What's Nikki? Infinity Nikki is it's like another open world gacha game. And the main focus is that you're collecting outfit pieces, because it's also like historically Nikki is a dress-up game in all lore and everything. Like she has prior games, but it's all like mobile dress-up games. And so they made an open world game that's available on PC, mobile, and PlayStation 5. And it's really good. Like at least before 1.5. The detail is amazing. The outfits are gorgeous. The story, like the number of times I started crying on that storyline because I was like, I'm fucking crying over pieces of fabric. Like, what the fuck? And so, and probably my absolute favorite side character I've ever had is Momo, because he is fucking sassy. He's like a little sassy cat who loves barbecue. And so, it's really pretty and everything, but there's drama going on after the 1.5 update in regards to bug issues as well as, like, award issues with things that were being announced, like what every player would get if certain goals were hit, and then they were drawing back on what those were. Like, they tried to, like, retract things with all of that. And then, I think it just ends there. And so then there's that drama. There's drama with some new features that, aside from bugs, they don't they're either making the game too expensive to play, where like it's just kind of like you can't even grind it very easily. And I'm to the point that like I'm at the point I have to grind to get like certain pulls that I want, and it's really hard to grind it. So they're really mostly forcing you to have to pay to play the game now, and I'm like, this is supposed to be a free to play game with, you can pay for some extra benefits kind of thing, but you should still be able to like get one of these outfits without too much difficulty in like the seasonal events. And they've increased the number of items in outfits, and so now it requires more pulls and then therefore more grinding, and there's a whole, and the also I don't know if it's necessarily the dev team or the marketing team, or maybe it's the executive team, but they're trying to gaslight the player community. And then, and here's where it was really bad, was that when people were voicing issues that they were having with everything and they're upset in like places like Discord and Reddit, like they started bringing up boycott the game. Well, then they banned the word boycott. So then the term girl caught was started, and then that got banned. And then they were banning members because they were expressing their frustrations about the game. And so it's not a good look whatsoever. But it's a really pretty game. I really do like the game, but I am also like, you know what? Until they can reassess their values with this game, and the values with these players, I'm trying to limit it. So, Genshin dailies, yeah, right? Just constant Genshin dailies, man. Although I can play Genshin way better on the new computer now too, so that is nice. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking like we could also do some Dave the Diver, but right now my mood is not on Dave, so I'm like, okay, maybe not Dave. You're gonna be right back? Alrighty, Zero, that sounds really good. We'll see you when you get back. Um, I'm thinking, I'm like, well, maybe let me even just look. Do we want to do like another replay of a retro game? Especially if it's a replay, it's not terribly bad. Um, where am I trying to go? Here we go. go to my games folder. Yeah, because we've got Loom and like Maniac Mansion. I still have to figure out how to get Jumpstart to work. We do have Larry if we're in the mood that we want to just like play some Larry. I'm not feeling Larry as much right now. I do love Larry, but I'm not feeling him as much. Colbert, hello, hello, welcome on in. How are you doing? I'm Sammy. We just finished playing, we finished our replay of Day of the Tentacle, so now I'm trying to figure out what we're gonna play next. But I hope you are having a wonderful start to the weekend. Let's see, what shall we do? What shall we do? Decisions, decisions. Nice point and click times, right? I grew up with point and clicks as a kid, so they're very nostalgic. But I'm kind of my games, and I had to figure out what happened. I had some other games that aren't in my games folder, so I don't know if I just deleted them by accident. So I was thinking about it. I think when I was driving home last weekend, or maybe it was on Tuesday, I was driving home from work. But I was like, hang on a second. What about this game? And what about that game? Like, where did all those go? Just trying to give good vibes. Thank you. We appreciate good vibes. We're a good vibes place. Let's see. Mm, what shall we do? What shall we do? Let's do some Genshin. You know what? Let's just run around in Genshin for a little while. That works fine. Larry, have you heard of Leisure Suit Larry? It was they've remastered it a couple times, and then they've also because it's an older that's they've got like the original series. I think they had 6 games in the original series that did it span from like the 80s? Let me check. Leisure Suit Larry series. It looks like it started in 1987 with the first one, and then let's see, what did they come up with? They followed up with, does it say here 6 of them? I want to say it was 6 of them. And then they've done some spin-offs and sequels. They've done the remasters and some remakes. And then they've done some newer ones. Oh no, okay, so we got up to 6, then we got into 96. So they must have done like 7 of them because there was Love for Sale, which was in 96. But then they didn't have anything for a while until 2004 with the Magna Cum Laude game. And that I think was kind of in the revitalization of the series. Yeah, because then they did the remakes and remasters of the first game as well as the 6th game. Reloaded was the second remake of the first game. Okay. And so. Alex, you said come. You know what? They probably did do that on purpose. You know them, you're over 30. Nice. Yeah, I'm 37. So, boomer confession. Yeah, my dad had, I think just, I don't know if he had just the 6th one or if he had like all the other ones, but my sister and I don't remember if it was like we had pulled it out of the games that we could play or if we had pulled it out of like the games that we technically couldn't play or maybe it got put in the wrong one or something. But either way, we managed to start playing it, and then our parents were like, they clearly don't understand like what's happening in this game for the most part, so they just let us play it. And there was like some bits that my dad did explain a little bit, and we just thought it was funny. And then playing it as an adult and actually like making it through the game, I'm like, oh my God, this wonder I didn't understand it as a child. And I could never get through it. We're all Gen Z, all millennials are boomers. You know, we're all born in the 1900s. Yeah, I could totally see Gen Z just being like, you're still a boomer, and it's like still a big difference, but you know what? You're at that age that okay. That is not my login. There we go. We got to get some game updates. Thankfully, I have been kind of trying to keep up with updating Genshin, so. Thank you so much for the follow, Colbert! We appreciate it. Now you have fucks to give, too. Did I rename our shades to fucks? I did! I was curious if Twitch would let me rename them to fucks, and they have kept it. So our shades are called fucks, in case you guys didn't know that I updated that, like, last fall. We? Everyone here in chat. We all appreciate it. All right, let's see here. So yeah, it's also been a hot minute since I've been in this game, but I vaguely recall what we were doing last time. Vaguely. Very vaguely. How's our lighting doing on Freya right now? It's staying pretty good. Not too bad. Gandhi clearly messed up the cooling bed though. Where am I always looking? So I have oh, I feel like this is loud. I think I might turn this down. I'm
all grown up now.
What am I trying to do? I'm doing like so many things in my brain right now. First edit the stream info, update us to Genshin.
Hey, there's something strange over there.
There we go.
Come on, let's take a look.
And then edit our stream title. Genshin Impact. There we go.
I'm all grown up now. Playtime is over.
Okay. There we go. Alex, enjoy the cuddle with the babies. Okay, so to answer your question, Colbert. So I have my gaming PC, and so I have my monitor here in the front that my game plays on, and then I have a monitor over here to the left that I pull up Stream Manager so I can see chat on my left side. But then I have a laptop here to my right, which is running slobs, and I also look over here to look at chat as well. So I look around a lot as a result. But yes. So yeah, that's what's going on. And oh, that's because
I'm all grown up now.
There we go.
Playtime is
Hello.
over.
Hello, child. We're gonna look. I don't want to talk to you right now. Go away. Goodbye. There we go. I wish for you that you get a girlfriend or boyfriend soon, if you want it. Oh, thank you. I'm all good. I used to strive for a partner for a really long time, and now I am very comfortable just doing my own thing. What was this? Oh, pocket watch? I don't know what the fuck that's for. But yeah, unless I find somebody eventually, then yeah, then it'll happen. But I'm not terribly worried at this point. I've gotten very comfortable with it in this year. Definitely in the last, like, I would say probably 8 years, I've gotten way more comfortable with the idea of not worrying about it, so. Desktop audio, capture card audio. Well, let me pull this down.
Jean will be upset if she catches us lazing around like
There we
this.
go. I feel like that's a little better. So. Alrighties. Oh my god, I'm so used to... Okay, jumping in Nikki is far better as well, because you cover so much distance when you jump in Infinity Nikki. Oh my god. Ah! Ah! Okay, hang on. Oh, I have to use some... I have to use actual aiming. I can't just button mash this through. I've been so spoiled with Nikki. Oh shit, and no wonder. It's because these guys are flames. It would help if I am not using flames. If I say use the opposite of flames.
Don't get frostbite.
Alright. There we go. That caught me off guard. God, yeah, jumping. God. This gravity is so heavy. You've never played this game? I've only, like, played it a little bit. I'm not super informed compared to a lot of people, but I have done a pretty good job in the bits that I have played. And so it is a fun game to play, but for the longest time I also struggled playing it just because my prior computer couldn't play it as well as I wanted it to. And so now with this new computer I do way better. I have a lot of friends who play this game a lot, and Jason, who is lurking here in chat, has kept up with Genshin to the point that Jason knows Genshin lore way better than me. I just mostly play and I ignore a lot of the story because I'm just like, I ain't got time. Let's see here. Do I want to... Maybe I want to switch to Noelle. Let's switch to my little tinky girl. There we go. I love Noelle. She's so cute. But the one thing I will say is that getting used to Genshin, with it being a gacha game, after playing Infinity Nikki and some Love and Deep Space, I am now a lot better with understanding how Genshin works and pulling everything and collecting gems and dailies and all the fun stuffs with that. Yeah, some people are too informed and into it. I give them credit because it is definitely their interest and some of their favorite things. Although I have heard that there's been some problem. What was it there? I was talking to one of my friends who's really into Genshin, and their recent event was very lackluster. Or not event, I guess, but like their recent big thing that they did, big release, was a lackluster release, and so they weren't too happy with that. But hi, Jason. Tell us all about Genshin Impact. You follow it way more. I was talking to Personify a couple weeks ago when I was over at their place because their partner was fixing my car window, and they were saying how there was like a recent event release that wasn't as great as what it's been in the past. Do you know what I'm talking about? Whoa! Ah! 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 This is not helpful. Not helpful. Oh, okay, the new unplanned region, instead of sending us to Zanaya, which was originally planned, but they haven't given us all the right lore soon enough. Gotcha. Yeah, it was like a region release issue, too. Yeah, that's what it was. It was the new region they released was not, a great thing. That's how I feel what happened with Infinity Nikki after they reconned the entire storyline. In the beginning of the story. It's been a hot minute. I'm gonna have to like relearn how to fight in this game efficiently. It'll be fine. Figure it out. Ah, yes. There we go. need to break down that shield. Damn. Oh, did I finally break down the shield? I did.
Someone needs to.
It's good that they noticed, but it was poor planning on their part. Yeah. Spoiler, the lore in this game borrows from every major mythology. It's a good vehicle for learning about things I didn't know. Oh! Have you mentioned that before and I just forgot?
All in a day's work.
I wish I was invested in a gacha game this much. It would give life a purpose. Right? You'd be like, I've got something to look forward to. And that's how, okay. Here's to the degree. Like, Infinity Nikki, I was, I'm really into Infinity Nikki. And so I'm like, okay, I usually do try and just get my dailies done, blah, 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 blah. And I was trying to use my phone, but I didn't have enough space on my phone. And then the other game that I got into, which started it initially, was Love in Deep Space because of Stella. She's obsessed with it, and I don't blame her because now I am too. But so I got myself a fucking tab so I can play my Love in Deep Space. And have my digital boyfriends, which while most people are into like all 5 of them, and like most people will pick like one boy to focus on, I'm like, I got 2 of them out of the 3. Silas specifically is one of them, and then Raphael is the other. But yeah, the fact that it's the one thing I get excited for, like, to do during the day. And apparently, so here's the funny thing. So they have a period tracker in Love and Deep Space. I'm just gonna have you guys listen to Silas right now. So I use it to log when I have back pain, just for the funsies of messing with period trackers. And so now he thinks
I'll be there.
he thinks he's on my schedule. I'm like, no, you're not at all. But he's showing up like this right now. Like, Jesus, sir. And actually, you know what? I haven't logged in today, so I'll have to get caught up on all of the dailies for this. But right now it's a Xavier event, and so I'm like, sweet. I can save up all of the diamonds in that game. It'll be great. Analog ways. Daniel, welcome back. How to do something for Tiff. All right, sounds good. We completed Day of the Tentacle, and so I decided to start up Genshin since this plays way better on the new computer now. But I haven't played in so long that I'm having to remember how the hell to fight. But I'm working on it. All right, come on, Noelle. Also, jumping is not the same as it is in Nikki. I keep saying that, but it really is a big difference. Alright. Let me just dodge out of the way, because... Not cool, man. Not cool. Alright, get my shield up. Oh, I might be slightly underleveled, and I might need to go in and check to see if I need to level up some of these. So I feel like I might... Yeah, I might need to update my weapon. Come back here. Stop moving around, you little hedgehog thingy. Moving around like Sonic. Alright, there we go. I guess not too bad. But I do need to work on reconnecting a lot of what I remember on this. You got Aloy, and you haven't really played the game much since. Oh my god! Arrow, of all people. Oh, what a wonderful time. Pro streamer. If you log into your account on a
You seem
PS, you can get
tired.
Aloy.
Would you like some tea?
Oh, no
I'll brew
way.
you some.
I
Do you
do
take
have
sugar?
Aloy on
1 cube or
PC
2?
because Alex bought it for me on Steam a while back and we haven't finished it. And I pulled it up. I do need to mess with some of the graphic settings because it's a little weird, but please stop before you become Jason, who really thinks it has worth. Stop now, it has no future. I'ma enjoy it while I can. Let's see here. Okay, so okay, I've been just like running around, but let's look at probably the journal. Here we go. Yeah. Give ourselves some direction here. All right, so we were working, I think, on the main story quest. I thought you were talking about they bought you Aloy and Kitchen. Oh. I don't think there's an Aloy in Genshin, is there? I don't think there is. You have Horizon on PC? Yeah. I am terrible at aiming games when it comes to like a console because my fine motor skills are not there with the game controller, but give it to me on a PC and I do way better. Wait, there is an Aloy in Genshin? I want to blame somebody for liking something. It's just a joke. Okay. Not a problem, Gilbert. Not a problem. I do have a hard time with sarcasm, so if you ever want to, like, just, like, add sarcasm onto a joke, you are welcome to do so. And it's primarily sarcasm in text. I am otherwise a sarcastic person, and so much to the point that my mom has even at times been like, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I'm like, I'm being sarcastic. She's like, what? I'm like, yeah, no, you're fine. You can just log in and then log out just to get Aloy. Wait, what? You guys are confusing me. What?
Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is. What exactly is
you
it?
just log in
I didn't
Genshin
quite
on a
catch your request.
PS and you get Aloy. This will work on a PS4, correct? I think that's what I have. What the skibbity? Hi, Ralph. What is a PS? PS4, PS5. All right, PlayStation. So, okay, cool. Because I'm pretty sure I have a PlayStation 4 that Sterling gifted me.
I'll be there.
It was his old one that he wasn't using anymore, so I was like, sweet. Let's see. So, all right. Let's see. Who do I want to switch to? I think... I need... Who do I switch to? Casual's not playing on PC. Did you send pics of Aloy and Genshin? I don't think you have. Skibby 13 cosplay. Skibby 13 cosplay. Yes. Hit him with the Riz. Ohio Impact, I see. How are you doing, Ralph? You're on full brainwash. I can tell.
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.
Are they still making them PlayStations from Japan? They are. They've announced the PlayStation 6, haven't they? It's alright. They say, like they say, another goon. Another god. I don't know, Ralph. I'm pretty sure you meant goon. Interesting. Okay. Maybe I might need to look into my key bindings. Fucking casuals. Daniel, you don't do PC and not a casual. Oh, for Bloodborne, nice. I'm trying to remember if I've played Bloodborne. Have I played Bloodborne? No. I'm thinking of Dark Souls. That's a completely different thing. Your therapist texted you goon, and you got so confused. They actually said go on, but oh no! Yeah, Daniel, you're definitely console. I know Sterling's the same. He's also console. Oh my god. This running. This running, man. I don't know. I've been so spoiled with Nikki on running. And jumping. Oh yeah, I climbed stuff. Forgot I do that. Oh no. Maybe I just need to find... Oh, hello. Here. Oh, no, no. Like we're gonna do this. Like that. There we go. Ooh, can I work on my headshot? Girl, why did you not move? Oh, maybe that's why. That could explain why. There we go. Got him. Oh, hello! Shit. I don't want to cook. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Hang on. I didn't realize I was pulling this many people.
Time to clean up.
Okay. Alright, let's get this guy. Got rid of his shield. There's pluses and minuses for every... Yeah, there's pluses and minuses for every option. The music is awesome. Not gonna lie, you are correct on that. You play a lot of retro games, so sometimes you do play on PC, but with an emulator. Yeah, because that's sometimes the only way you can play a retro game these days is with an emulator. You can really only do that on a PC.
Steady as stone.
Alright, did I get it? I think I got him. Nope, there's one more. Where the hell is he at? Oh, there he is. Did I headshot him? Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's a whole village of them over here. Shit. Oh, I didn't. There we go. Close enough. Did I realize I could climb up the sides of those and I was just doing the ladder the entire time? If so, god damn it. There we go. Was not planning that. Was not planning that at all. Oh yeah, gliding. But it is something that is in Infinity, Nikki. That's still pretty close to this one. You're gonna buy a PS6 when Horizon 3 comes out? Nice. So yeah, because that's where I was pretty sure PlayStation did announce their 6.
Like unwrapping a gift.
But they did announce 6 because it was also coming up with Microsoft announcing the new Xbox, which they're doing that whole situation with Steam, and that is gonna be very interesting to see what happens with that, because all of the PlayStation exclusives will technically no longer be exclusive. Oh, there are rumors that it's gonna be on PlayStation 6, so we'll see. You know, sometimes, yeah. But I thought they did announce, did they not? PlayStation is getting Halo from what I heard. Is it first Halo? Is that what's going on? Can't remember. Can I swim in water? I want the duck. Give me the duck. Oh yeah, I do know how to swim. Hi, duck. Hello. Can I do anything? Can I don't remember if there's anything I can do with a duck. He gets like. Oh, I can kill him. Sad. Oh, okay. You bought a PS5 for the Horizon Forbidden West DLC. I remember you mentioning that. Rumors Microsoft is putting Halo to PlayStation and Nintendo. Oh! Hello, Synth Cosplay, how are you doing? Well, that was rather foul. I know, right? How are you doing? Welcome on in. I'm Sammy. Bit of a little variety streamer. We play some games. I just started my streams back up, a week ago? Yeah, a week ago. And, so we were playing some Day of the Tentacle earlier. And thank you so much for the follow, Synth Cosplay. And, we were playing some Day of the Tentacle, so some retro gaming earlier, and we finished that. And so I decided let's pop on to some Genshin. At some point, there's only going to be PlayStation, Nintendo, and PC. Microsoft won't do Xboxes anymore, except maybe handhelds. Yeah, I could see them moving in that direction. Console PC war? I think we're really having a war, per se. But I know historically it's always console versus PC. That has always been a thing. But just especially now, given everything that's happening, it is very intriguing to see what's going to happen. Alright, Amber. Girl, we can use you. How do I do this? Haha! There we go. I was like, what the? Okay, got those. I got a chest!
Opening a chest is like unwrapping
I am like
a gift.
not even paying attention to our main story either. I'm just I pulled that up and then I was like, okay, we'll focus on this, and then I got distracted. You're killing time on Breath of the Wild right now, waiting for Nightfall to help with the Hinox hunt right now. So you're trying to find the last Hinox. Oh, very nice. I am not as seasoned in Genshin, so I am not as familiar with that. But I know my friend Jason here is very seasoned on this. Have you played Breath of the Wild before, Synth, or is this your first time playing it too? Break from E33 to open a very special drink after the plumbing. Ooh, yes, Is this one of your beers that you made? Get you. I'm going to get back here. Darn it. I can't get the duck while I'm swimming. Which makes sense. Not one of yours, but a barrel-aged stout from 2019. Ooh, very nice. You're on fire now. Ta-da! That one was an easy one. Just don't burn, girl. Sammy is very aware of my opinions on Breath. Yes, I. Daniel is not a Breath of the Wild fan. Oh, bio! I was not seeing it as an I for some odd reason. It was looking like an L. So bio, excellent. But you finished it. You finished more than you can count with over 190 hours in it. Nice. I still need to finish it. I love it very much, but I still need to finish it. So it's a good game though to kill time in. Yeah, in Tears of the Kingdom. If it's Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, Daniel is very much not as interested. And it's primarily just the gameplay that is with those games compared to traditional Zelda games. Yes, exactly that. He is a Zelda fan, he just doesn't like those specific versions. You have 170 hours in Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm not surprised. Just this year, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised in the least. Colbert, yes. It is okay to not like a game. And especially a popular game like Breath of the Wild. It's okay to not like it. You like it more than Tears, but you always go back to your favorite of all time, which is A Link to the Past. I have not played A Link to the Past. I keep seeing it, and I'm like, I will play that eventually, but I have yet to do so. Defend Skyward Sword, because it's a bad game. we get in a Zelda debate now. Nope, that's not what I was wanting. Come back here. Alright, actually, you know what? Go to... There we go. Huzzah! That was much better. Oasis. Twilight Princess is your favorite arrow? And then A Link to the Past is your #1 of all time. You love it so much you do. That's right, you do. I was gonna say that, but I was like, I might be wrong, so I'll wait for Daniel to say if it is his favorite or not. You cosplay too and have made almost every prop from the game. I love it. I love when us cosplayers we add cosplay in our name because it's like just in case you didn't know I cosplay. Well, it probably comes from the fact that we do oftentimes put cosplay in our handle because that is what we use across other medias too. And so, what else do you cosplay then? Because I assume that if you have all the props made from Legend of Zelda, you're cosplaying from Legend of Zelda. Do I have a Switch? I do have a Switch. I have not been on it in a little while, but I do.
Keeping this crane secure is crucial.
I don't want to attack Game Boy right now. Oh, am I supposed to follow this thing? Maybe I'm supposed to follow this thing. I don't know. Watching you play is reminding me of the overwhelming awe I had when I started this game. So much, I know. I even opened up our journal to be like, okay, what can I focus on? And then I'm like running around doing completely unrelated things. Which is why that's one of the other reasons I like, I've been liking Nikki for the most part is because since it's also brand new, I am at the beginning of everything, so I don't have too much to do. Like, I've been able to complete the main storyline, I've completed the majority of the side quests, I've completed, like, mostly everything. So until they have, like, one of their expansions or one of their events, then it's like, okay, cool, I'm up to date with it. But Genshin, I'm like, I got in late! I had BRB. Oh, yes. I'm so sorry for the ad. I appreciate you hanging out while we have an ad. Hi, sir. What are we doing? Oh, nope, you're fine. You're fine. I'm just giving you pets. Do we need to talk to the vet about you having more anxiety than normal? I'm kind of starting to wonder if Candy needs some anti-anxiety meds. It's crashed on you like twice overall, but so you don't know how they made such a big game so stable. Yeah, and especially like Nikki itself was like pretty good, and then all the bugs recently has gotten bad. What do I play usually? I am usually on PC for the most part, and then let's see here. Right now it's primarily just been like Baldur's Gate 3 and Infinity Nikki. I'm trying to think like if I'm not playing those, I'll probably usually be on my Switch more often in that case then, just because I can like have it on the couch with me, or I can have it like when I go places and such. And so usually if I'm playing on that, right now I've been playing Ori. And is it Will of the Wisps? I forget the name of the second one. But I've been playing Ori a lot lately. Welcome back, Bio! Thank you for hanging out for the ad. I appreciate it. You took your Switch with me last weekend and started up Fire Emblem Engage again. Great combat. Shit story. Star Rail has never crashed on me. That's the other one. I'm like, maybe we should go into Star Rail just because. But then I'm like, that's again just starting up the same thing as like. I'm like, that's just starting up another game that I'm not gonna stay focused on. You started on your BG3 Evil Character Skin? Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that's what yes, I have been enjoying getting through further on BG3 off stream has been really nice. Nice, Ori. Yes, I do love Ori. Especially for like a little bit of a puzzle solving game, and it's a very cozy game. I am stuck, and I don't know why. Um, Part of my brain feels like I'm going in the wrong direction for trying to get something. So I'm like, why don't I just look up a guide to see if I'm supposed to do something specific? But it could also just be the fact that I haven't been able to get through a certain part of the area to get a piece in there. But I do adore it. It made me cry. The first one made me cry so much. And then the second one, I don't think I've cried as much, but it's so pretty and it's so cozy. I love it. Also, it works really well for my stubbornness that I have, as many people here know, because this was what, 3 years ago? 4 years ago? We were playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and I got to the builder in that game, and I got to the builder without a full reserve system of food and arrows, I believe it was. And I was playing on the hardest difficulty. And I was underleveled. And I spent 72 hours because I was stubborn enough to say, fuck it, we're gonna defeat the builder no matter what. So Ori is like a nice little option that I'm like, I can be stubborn when I want to play this. And so, where am I at in BG3? I'm still in Act 1. I got past the camp. I forget which group it is, but I got past the camp. I got Halcyon. And right now I'm venturing down into the deep. And so I'm down and kind of in like the mushroom people area. Cozy mosey snoshy dozy. This is the thing we crave developer. I know, right, Colbert? We need things that were like, we just won't be cozy and lazy, but slightly, um, not troubled. Troubled is not the word I'm thinking of. Challenged. There we go. Slightly challenged. And, some struggle, but then, like, you get it done, like, you can complete it, and you're like, I feel so good about this. And his head is exposed. How do I reach it? The good old days, man. The good old days. How many times we heard that? You mean Valhalla? Oh my God. We still need to finish that game too. Mm-hmm. We still need to also work on Dark Souls because we started that one and then that is Stubborn 101 as well. Underdark. Yeah, the Myconids. Yeah, we're over in the Underdark with the Myconids. And so I'm supposed to go see their queen, but I'm distracted going in another direction at the moment. Also, I love Gale. Running around with Gale. I love, like, when we stop, Gale will just randomly, like, she'll start dancing. And I'm like, girl, I love you. We achieved something. Exactly. We achieved something in our laziness, in our time that we're like, I am tired of everything around me, but I have achieved this one thing. BG3 is the densest game of stuff I've ever seen, and it's aware of how all your past choices affect the world. It truly deserves. I know how much it impacts on, like, your choices. And then I did go ahead. I'm still trying to figure out who I want to romance, if I have to romance in there. And while Halson really isn't necessarily my go-to, knowing what the romance is with Halson, I'm like, but I wanna. But then I love Gale too. Like, and I'm like, but Gale. I did beat the first boss. Dink Souls my ass mate. Yes, Cat Cam has a kitty in it. Look at her. Look at that sweet bean. I finally got it, like, figured out that, like, where she will stay for the most part and getting a camera set up for, like, at least, like, a good view. And I got the lighting figured out pretty well. And we can see her pretty well. You got 100 coals yesterday. You can build that coal thing finally. Just metaphorically, exactly. I can finally build the thing that I've been grinding for. You're romancing Redacted. I didn't know Redacted was a playable character on my first playthrough. Ooh. Are you... Let's see here. Who could be Redacted that you didn't know? I don't know. But interesting. How cute. She's my baby girl. She's my 16-and-a-half-year-old Siamese. She turned 17 in July. Redacted seems like a cute guy. Will was, like, another one I was kind of... But see, here's the thing with Will, is that I wouldn't normally romance him, but because of his candle from Ashbourne, his candle smells amazing. So I'm just like, now I kind of also want to... But then, see, that's the same thing with Halcyon, too, and Gale. All of their candles smell really good. That I'm like, this has really impacted my decisions here. It's a precious Freya. Yes. Candy, I think he was munching. I heard him munching a little bit. And so. You failed to romance anyone on your first play. Romance short on your second, but Karlak still remains the best girl. Oh no, okay, I'm talking Karlak. Here's what I kind of hate. It's the fact that I keep thinking that Karlak is Gale. Because in my brain, Gail makes way more sense for her attitude and personality. Carlac, that's who I like. Yeah, because she does a jig. She's fun. I get a kick out of her. I want a gay romance, even if I am not. Yes, do it. Have a gay romance. That's where I'm like, house and I'm like, not my type, but fair romance. I'm down for this idea. Maybe you are gay, maybe. You know what? You know what? Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you think you are, sometimes you think you're not, and then eventually at some point you're like, you know what? Maybe. I know it took a while for me to figure out my asexuality, so you never know. And hey, maybe it turns out you're like, oh, I think I'm bi, or oh, maybe I'm actually more pan. We got such a wide spectrum of options these days. It's great. Just as long as you are your true self and not an asshole. Yes, as long as you're not an asshole. That is an absolute important thing. Let's see here. Okay, so this is at Mondstadt over at the winery. Then why am I in a... I'm like, why did I come over here? In the mountains, snow-covered path. Break the sword cemetery seal. Explore and unlock tri-seal. I don't think I was doing that. Was it? Oh, I think we were working on the New Horizons world quest. To unlock Liu. Because there was like a bunch of stuff we couldn't do until we unlocked Liu. I think initially. So that's what we were doing. Okay, navigate. So I made it to here at the Wangshuwen. Also, you guys, I have started learning Chinese, which now makes me kind of excited because as I start to learn more of their alphabet and pronunciations of the alphabet, I'm like, oh my god, I could probably start learning how to fucking pronounce these names a little bit more accurately. I will still be terrible, but more accurately. You're an asshole for some people. You know what? Sometimes you do end up having to be an asshole for some people. And most times it's because those people are assholes to begin with. People you don't like, yes. All right, so I need to continue my trek south. And I think I needed to stop in Wangshuwen. But it looks like if I keep going south, I should be okay. I should be able to follow this path. Also, it looks like I have some daily items that I'm supposed to spend. Resin is fully replenished. Yes, okay. What do I use resin for? See, this is like how much Nikki and in Love and Deep Space has helped in me understanding what the fuck I am doing now. Jason, what do I use resin for? Resin is your... Yes. What do I use it for? Like, what can I spend it on? Ying made a video on Genshin names ages ago. Oh, thank you so much. That's really helpful. Yeah, because I know, like in both Nikki and Love and Deep Space, you can use your stamina usually, like, in some kind of replenishing. You can use it to gain more items, whether inventory items or skill items, or go and do, like, little quick battles. When do you stream usually? I am working on trying to get my schedule set up to be Tuesday and Friday evenings, and then Saturday morning afternoons. And I'm in Colorado, so it's mountain time. So at least then on like Tuesdays and Fridays, I'm aiming for like around 5:30 to start and then go a couple hours. And then Saturday, I'm thinking of maybe trying to aim around 11 in the morning for a couple hours. And so then that would be 2 hours later on Eastern time, and then an hour later on Pacific time. Yes, Eastern, and then Pacific. So. Oh, thank you, Colbert. It has been a while since when we like first started, but getting back into it, we probably will. We probably will, especially when you have a baby like this. She's too cute to pass up. Ley lines for Mora and experience, bosses for character ascension, domains for talent, okay, talent and weapon ascension or character artifacts. Don't farm these until you level up quite a bit. Okay, perfect. So then right now, I think I would just have to figure out what I want to do for those then. Where do I find those, Jason, or how do I access those? F1. Okay. Oh, here we go. Thank you. Okay, so the commissions is one thing. Okay. Domains. You were mentioning domains. So we have artifacts, weapon ascension materials, talent ascension materials, spiral abyss. The door to the spiral abyss is closed, so I'm not high enough for those yet. Enemies. Okay. Ooh, in here. I see that up here. Perfect. So then, because yeah, the enemies sounds pretty familiar. Can you like if you go and do these, can you then turn them into quick challenges? Or do you have to go into them every single time? And if I go into character menu, you can see what they need to level up. Okay. Tour guide. New horizons. Unlock new gameplay mode or function. Okay. And battle. They respawn in 10 seconds after collecting. Okay. So. Daniel! Okay. Let's see here. So I can't do my timer like I did last time, can I? Darn it. I haven't played A Link to the Past. I have not. The only Zelda I have played is Breath of the Wild, and then I do have Tears of the Kingdom, but I haven't started that yet since I haven't finished Breath of the Wild yet. Oh, never mind then. Peace out, yo. I'm uncultured. See, I totally got the sarcasm on that because it was very well timed. I was trying to think, I'm like, okay, how am I trying to do my timer for... And there's, so the one thing I saw with the co-working streams is people have timers on there. So I need to find out where they got their timers because I was like, that would be perfect for us. It's like a little timer widget. I like how they look. They're nice and sleek. So I need to find out like if they're like a widget that was purchased or if it's a widget in Stream Elements or Slobs or something like that. I need to check that out. I was like, oh, that's kind of actually perfect for what I'm looking for. But for right now, we'll just do a timer on my phone like we've usually done in the past. Is this my timer? Yes. We want, yes, regular timer. 13 cause spicy. Do we need a spicy emote now? What would spicy emote be? Would it be me? Ooh. No, how would we, if you need carried through any fight, just ask. I will let you know, Jason. Thank you. I'm sure, yeah, I should be able to find them, especially if, like, the fact that I saw them on 2 co-working streams and they were the exact same thing, I'm like, these are readily available somewhere, so I have to find them. But, alright, for you, Daniel, 5 minutes.
Alright, there we go. Well, thanks to Daniel. He went ahead and redeemed talking like a gamer girl, Ewoo girl, whatever I have it called, cute gamer girl. Alrighty, thank you so much, Daniel. I appreciate it so very much. Okay, so we are looking at, I'm trying to decide what I want to do. I need to look at my characters. That's right. Let's see here. I need to go character. There we go. And let's see. So I need to look and see what do I need to ascend? Probably. My base HP, base defense. Let's see if I can figure this out. Requires adventure, rank 25. I need brilliant diamond fragments. Was I not picking those up earlier? I feel like I was picking those up, but maybe I wasn't. Let's see. This is just with my weapon and my artifacts. Oh, I think... Can I level? I feel like I should be able to enhance this more. Oh, yeah, no, I understand enhancing now. They didn't know they should trust me with this. I must say, you seem to vibe off nice vibes. The younger one would say she is cool, but I am not so in the zone with all the dank memes, for real. So please help me to end this sentence. I'm sorry, I can't help you either. I'm too brain rot, but not brain rot enough. Let's see here. 1-star materials. Oh, 3-star materials and up because anything above 3-star. No, fuck anything below 3-star. We don't care about anything about that. Did I hear brain rot? You did, Ralph. You very much did. You very much heard brain rot. You were not wrong. Let's see. Energy recharge. So this is still activate enhanced next tier. Allow auto adding of 5-star artifacts as enhancement materials. We won't worry about that. Let's see. So many artifacts. Artifact recommendations? It's new. Maybe I just never saw it before. I like to make you laugh, not kidding. Oh, thank you. I like laughing. It's a good thing. You were summoned! Heartbreak is one thing, my friend said's another. She don't skibbity me, mother wrestler. Ah! See, okay, so I think that's on constellations. Does this say I need constellation level 12? Increase energy recharge by 16%. Oh no, that's what it does. Activate required, and we need this. What the fuck is this? Monster Archon quest reward, adventure rank reward. Okay, right. Riz, don't prove it. Prove it, right? This is getting so brain rot, but I don't know it. What are we gonna do? Zoomer Hero will get you timed out in this stream. Listen has powers. To the gentleman, I'm misfortune. For the ladies, I'm surprised. Daniel! It was a good one. I liked it. Hello, Freebie. How are you? You were so precious. Freya just decided to jump up in the window. She has disappeared from her bed because she is in the window now. I'm just singing Brain Rot Mr. Brightside. Oh, I totally did not catch on to that. I did not. It's fine. It's okay. Hang on, real quick. For Ralph.
We don't really die in Day of the Tentacle, so I cannot pull it up. What the Sigma? It's our new pronunciation of 13 is Sig. Sigma. This came naturally. It really did. All right, let's see. Okay, so I need to get these guys purchased from the souvenir shop. Okay. So I'm just kind of looking around and seeing what all we have. Oh, here's okay. Must be character ascension phase 2 to level up. Performs up to 5 rapid strikes. Okay, those are attributes. Okay. Nice. Okay. And then profile. Okay, so I got like all of this stuff done. I figured. Okay. So that's all of that. What is this? Oh, this is just character selection, it looks like. Let's see. And I've primarily just focused on Chitsun, Amber, Noelle, Kaya, and Lisa. They've been the ones I've focused on the most. Just for leveling up. What? Ralph, you got timed out? It's well deserved. I can't stop. Can't stop this. Real quick again. All for Ralph. Getting timed out. You gonna jump up, Bean? You're looking like it. You decided not to? Hi. I opened the Riz games. You did. Daniel's there like, I got my Thanos snap. Alright. Let me just start with, I'm just gonna just test around and see. I'm just gonna spend a little recklessly just because I can. Let's go. Artifacts. Okay, so original resin is fully replenished. So maybe it's looking like maybe I need to unlock these first before I can use them. Because, like, looking at this here, 36. Good jump! And you caught yourself as you slid. Good girl. Would you like something in specifics? Cryogen maxing, I see. Get that summon aura victory royale. Unlocking is usually just discovering them, and then the handbook will let you know where they are. Perfect. And that's what it's kind of looking like, is I need to discover them first. Some have a puzzle attached to them. Excellent. I like my puzzles. Puzzles are fun. Let's see. This is all just like basic chapter stuff. Commissions. Is there anything I can claim? Oh, I need to go into town to claim those, right? That's part of dailies. And then that's to get more resin, which I don't need to do at the moment. It's been a long day at the law firm, can you tell? Yes. Clearly. More point and click games? My favorite, so my absolute favorite is called Woodruff and the Schnibble. And that one was a God, what game was that one? That was, or a studio. It's a French studio. But that one came out, that was a 90s game, I believe. 95, yeah. From Cocktail Vision. And they originally, what they were known, what are you doing, girl? They're known for the Goblins series primarily. I haven't played any of Goblins, but yeah. But that's a longer game to play. And so I was like, for a replay, just kind of starting back in, I was like, that's a lot more playtime that I was wanting to spend at the time being, but resin, more like we'd be risen. I need to find some shade. Litter of the Schnipple? Woodruff and the Schnibble. Let's see. Please don't troll my glasses, girl. I'll type it here in chat so you can see it. It's a dystopian world game. And it got overshadowed by, I think it was the home console that came out that year too. It got overshadowed because it was expected to be like a big game of the year kind of thing. Yeah, no worries. It's a weird name, so I don't blame you. Also, we have Freya up here and she's being a little distracting bean. Hi. Because she walks around and then she usually tries to chew on stuff. She's got food in her bowl. So she's up here for one thing and one thing only. Treats. But she doesn't get treats this way. Not just by being up here. You're gonna buy it. I think it's hard to try and find to buy. I did, I got mine as a Scum VM emulator that I was able to find. And so. But for IRS reasons, yes, you were going to buy it. Definitely. We're just being sarcastic about pirating. But no one would pirate a game. You bought a video game magazine today for 10 euro today. So you are the supportee. There you go. You are supporting still. You mean acquire it? Yes. Yes, that. And, you know, sailing the high seas has nothing to do with other things. Let's see here. Okay, so I would have to go to the actual location. I'm too lazy for that right now. I want to get myself down into that city. So let's just focus on that. We're just going to go south. And focus on going south. We're going to do that. I would spend money to do support Genshin Impact. You might need to spend a little bit more than money on that one. Or it'd have to be a lot of money. Let's see. Here we go. Amber in here. The poor thing is burning. It's so cute though. It's very cute. I feel bad for burning it. But I gotta sometimes, man. Alright, back on track. We should stay on the trail. Not be distracted. Off we go. Oh, you're fine, Colbert.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Collect everything. This is the other thing too I do like with Genshin is all the collecting. It does fall into some cozy game aspects. Why is my map not on? Oh, do I need to like make it to the checkpoint first and then it'll unlock?
So can you stop
Okay.
copying me, please?
So, teleport waypoint. Oh, you know what? I wonder if there's anything. Hey Jason, when you get to a waypoint, is there like, do you enter into like any kind of realms at a waypoint at all, or no? Is it just for fast travel? Just for fast travel, okay. Ooh, a chest! Get this chest!
Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber.
Okay, so we are a level 18 still. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, and then I guess there's... I don't need to, like, get too many... I don't need all the quests. Just keep going straight. Just follow the path and it'll be fine. They didn't lean into the realm warping until later on. Okay. So I have some time that I don't have to worry about that. Sorry, squirrel. If I can get you. Nope. Never mind. I did not. I hesitated. What's around here? Can I do anything with that? No. Let's see. Keep going this way. You were very patient, Bean. Someone will eventually redeem a feeding frenzy for you. But it can't be me. Let's see here. Oh, Soraya. That's who... No, I need to talk to Catherine. So... Nope.
Leave it all to me.
Oh, okay. I guess she works fine. Get out of the way before you get hurt. Let's see. I saw something in here. I'm getting distracted, but what is this? What is this? Jason, thank you for the feeding frenzy for Freya Bean. She appreciates. She's gonna appreciate it very much once she sees what's gonna happen. And so, do we wanna do? We could do jerky stick, and then Candy doesn't seem to mind the dry freeze treats, or do we want to do? Maybe what I'll do, I need to go grab a jerky stick for Freya, and then we could do some of the freeze-dried tuna for Candy. So, they will enjoy that very much. Let's see, Freya's busy drinking water, so she'll see what's going to happen in a bit. And Candy's already ready. Hi, sir. Let's see, what am I trying to do? Yes. I don't have any of her jerky sticks in my desk drawer, so I had to go grab some. Ugh. There we go. Put that in my drawer in a bit. And feeding frenzy. There we go. See, she's ready. She's suddenly aware of what's happening. Hi. Yeah. This is from Jason. Yeah. Good girl. Where's your brother at? Oh, you're up here. There you are, sir. Let's break apart some freeze-dried tuna for you. No, I gotta get him to sniff it so he knows what's going on. No, sir, that's my nail. Come on down. I need you to come down. Yeah. Come on down. Yeah. There we go. There we are. Freya. Yeah. You get that? Good job. You guys are very backlit. Good girl. Good God. Good job. Candy. Get you some more treat. Okay? Your sister went to town eating everything that was mostly yours. Here we go, sir. There. Bean, you need to share. You can't eat all of his treats. That's not very nice of you. I need to fix the lighting. Since it's gotten darker out, the lighting is a bit darker. Cute cat is cute. Name two of them. Yes. So Freya is the Siamese. She's my 16-and-a-half-year-old. And then Gandy is the gray one. He is my 3-year-old. And so they get all along pretty well. Freya's the tan and black one, and Gandalf, aka Gandy, is all gray. Yes. And they are absolute sweet beans. The cutest little things ever. I'm gonna throw our exposure up a bit on this. Come on. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. There we go. Other window. Let's just pop the exposure up one more. There we go. It's a bit better given that it's gotten darker outside, so. Gandalf's how old? 3 years old. He is still very much a baby, and so. But he needs to put on weight. He's just barely 9 pounds right now. And it's really hard to get him to put on weight. But he's an absolute snuggle bug. He, like, if I am busy working, when I'm here at home kind of thing, he always has to snuggle. And then when we're watching TV, he wants to snuggle all the time as well. Look at you two. Yeah. Of course, since I have the camera settings adjusted so much, it is it definitely is slower. So, leather soup. That is the most amazing cosplay ever. You look just like a cat. Why, thank you. I worked really hard on this cosplay. How are you doing, Leather? Welcome on in. We just had a feeding frenzy because Freya was being very insistent on getting a treat. And so she is still trying to find any remnants of treats. This is when Titania decides to join me. Titania, how's she doing? Did you find everything, Freybean? Did you get it all? Thank you for that, Jason. The babies appreciate it very much. You're doing okay, just trying to escape the heat. Ooh, I don't blame you on that. I am not a hot weather person. So I hope you can have you at least escaped the heat and now it's just cooling off time? At least? Can I ask why you have the tag asexual? I'm interested and curious. Maybe I find out something about myself. Yeah, no, so I identify as asexual, and so what that means is that I don't experience sexual attraction towards others for the most part. I will rarely have sexual attraction towards others, and this is kind of where it depends on like different asexuals within the community. But what I classify as like sexual attraction is I see somebody and I'm like, I want to have sex with you, kind of thing. Just that. I break down things like romantic attraction, physical attraction, so that would be like aesthetic attractions. And I separate those from the sexual part, which is what really helped me with identifying myself as asexual. Because at first I was like, well, I see people and I want to have a relationship with somebody. And so I was just like, I can't be asexual then. But what I realized it was that, I see a lot of people and aesthetically, I find a lot of people aesthetically attractive, but it doesn't make me sexually attracted to them. Kind of same with romantic. It's I don't normally experience romantic attraction towards others either. And so essentially asexual is either the lack of sexual attraction or the rarity of sexual attraction. And then you can find micro labels within those, like asexual is the giant umbrella for us all. But then you find the micro labels within there because it's a spectrum. And you can find people that they don't experience sexual attraction towards somebody until they've developed a relationship with them. And then at that point, that's when they would start developing sexual feelings for somebody, and sexual attraction in that regard. There's people that sometimes they have the sexual attraction at the beginning, and then as they get to know somebody, it disappears. And so it does have a lot of kind of bits of nuance to it, but the main thing is that it's the lack of or very rare sexual attraction towards others. So also aromantic, yeah. So I also so the micro label I go by is gray sexual and gray romantic. So it's the very rare sexual attraction experiences and the very rare romantic attractions that I have towards others. For the most part, I meet people and I'm like, I just want to be your friend. Like that is my ultimately I'm like, yeah, I'm like, I'll talk to you. I'm like, this is a new friend. This is great. But there's nowhere in my brain that I'm going like, I want to get in bed with you. And also, here's the other thing too. Sexual attraction is different from libido. So that's another way of breaking it down is that you can have a lack of sexual attraction, but still have a libido. And you can have maybe a fluctuating libido, you could have a high libido, you could have a low libido. So that's where you get people who do identify under asexual, but then they may participate in sexual activities, they may have the desires to want to have sex, but they don't necessarily have a desire to when they see somebody and that they just like their body is just like you are very sexually attractive kind of thing. So I would say it's a lot of breaking things down in those regards for some of us in the group. Not everyone does, and there can be correlations where you have people who are asexual, they have a low libido, they don't enjoy sex, they don't like the topic of sex, and that's what traditionally asexual has been seen as. But as the community has broadened with the spectrum and more understandings of sexuality has come out, it's broadened to where you can have somebody who, like in my case, I have a fluctuating libido, that I don't mind participating in sexual activities or sexual conversations. Those aren't a big issue for me. I'm very comfortable with them. I'm very neutral or positive. And but the only thing is that I look at somebody and I just am not attracted to them sexually at all or romantically. Attracted towards someone because you don't know them? Yeah, yeah, it's a thing. I forget what the micro label is, but it's there are people that have that experience that. She tolerated the car ride on Tuesday a lot better, protested going into the carrier, but quickly quieted down. That's good. Yeah, I haven't taken Freya or Gandhi in a carrier in the car for a while. Um, I think the last time Freya, I think what the last time was, oh, it's when they went to dentals. So that was 2 years ago, about now. They were going in for Gandhi was at least 2 years ago. Freya, she had her dental cleaning last year. And I think, yeah, that's pretty much the only times that they've been in a carrier in the car, because since we're so close to our vet, we always walk. You should schedule Titania's teeth cleaning. Good idea. You're welcome, Colbert. It gets a little bit nuanced. And so, at least for me, what I really had to do was a lot of breakdown of aspects. Because, and that's where it's like for a lot of people, a lot of those things merge. So they just see it as one. But then, like, I've met, talking with some people after explaining them the breakdown that I do, they start to recognize bits and pieces a lot more. So then they're like, oh, now I have to think about this more. And then they realize that they're like, I think I actually do fall onto like some level of the spectrum. And it's like totally fair, totally valid. So yeah, that is but you haven't met me yet, Joe. You want to be careful with the asexual you will use that with, because some of them will get very mad about it because they're like, shut up. But I know you're joking on that one. And especially since you did add in the usual joke. I do appreciate that. But it is, yeah, you haven't met me yet, or like you just haven't met the right person yet. And it's part of it's just like, to a degree, but also at the same, for some people, it's an absolute no. And the other thing too is that a lot of people presume that asexuals don't want to be in relationships, but so often asexuals strive to be in relationships, but because of the sexual aspects of like, especially a lot of them who are, um, uh, it's not sex negative, it's sex repulsed. A lot of them who are sex repulsed, for most times, like they end up not going into a relationship because the other person who's not understanding the asexuality aspect of things will be upset because they're like, well, then we're not going to have sex. And it then also goes into like, okay, so is the relationship only existing because the other person wants sex all the time? Which then when you think about that, you're like, that's not a very good relationship if it's only reliant on having sex all the time versus having a relationship developed across a spectrum of like partnership and understanding and things that you bond on and activities and like things that you would do with a partner. And so and there's also a lot of asexuals, they didn't know they were asexual till later and realize that they put themselves into a relationship and they're unhappy and their partner doesn't understand.
And so a lot of them end up separating because of that as a result. And so, but yes, lots of lots of stuff when it comes to asexuality. I was thinking, I was needing to fix. Oh, I remember. I was like, I need to fix something with the cat cam. I was gonna fix the light so it's not as blinding, like not as blindingly direct towards the camera itself. That's a bit better. Oh, and of course I turned my... Sorry for knocking the mic if it made a noise. It was the chair. You seem like a lovely, love-worthy person. I hope you find the thing you maybe want. Thank you. I will figure it out and find, if I find someone, I'll find someone, and if I don't, I don't. I've gotten to where I'm actually pretty comfortable with the idea of not needing somebody. Partly because then I can have all of my own furniture. I can sleep in my bed with the cats all I want. I can keep the doors open. I'm an open doors person. I don't like closed doors. So, and a lot of people like to close doors because that's a thing. But I'm like, I can do my own thing and I don't have to worry about another person overtaking all of that. So also I have I'm undiagnosed autistic, so I also mask. And I've realized that if I was living with somebody, I would have to work really hard at not masking, which that would be a thing for me. What is this? Oh, what? Do I not fight you yet? Oh, now I fight you. Hello.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Yes, you must leave no stone unturned. Ow. Although I think I ended up being fine. Away we run. All right, back we go. He's made of wood, I think. Oh, you know what? Daniel? Daniel, thank you. Oh, shit. I feel like I have missed out on climbing aspects in this game. Because I keep forgetting that I can do that. Okay, so... Oh, darn it. That's not what I wanted to do. Ow! Rude. Let's see. I know that these guys have a weak point. I'm trying to remember where it was at. Oh. I don't think it was headshots. Part of me wants to say it's got something to do with...
Leave it all to me.
Let's see. So Amber wasn't doing very well with any of that.
Prepare to be blown away.
No. I feel like Amber was at least doing a bit better with the distance aspect of things. Yeah, and then since they are kind of made out of wood, they're doing a bit better with some flames. Yeah, that's doing a bit better damage. Also, he's stuck there. Excellent. That's what I like. Good job. Right, and then he is down for the count for the moment. Didn't we just have an ad? Oh, no, that was my alert that an ad was coming up. I was like, why do we have an ad suddenly? We didn't have an ad yet. It just started.
Wow, these will come in handy.
You guys can't watch the game. Not allowed. You just gonna have my, like, really serious face. As I focus.
Don't let society force something on you. Yeah, agreed. I'm definitely some form of neurodivergent. I wonder why. Daniel. You're like, I'm gonna make her blush. They're so lifelike. The graphics were phenomenal, right? Amazing.
Hey, there's something strange over there. Come on, let's take a look.
A large dark fluff lurks in the background. That is probably Candy. Let's see if I can, I think I need to adjust our camera a bit because now I'm more blue-toned since the sun has gone down. So, let's see here. Configure our video. Get it a little bit back in order again. Take the white balance off? Maybe. We could throw it up here. I'll be more on the ready orange tone, which is fine. Yeah, that works. Now we get to have like our full orangey red vibe. Because it really only works out well once the sun's down. Calm down, Amber. Makes you think about yourself. Maybe, yeah, you could be. If it feels like things are connecting in that, definitely check it out. Back to E33. Yes, back to Expedition 33. Cozy Neurodivergent Club. Welcome to the, yeah, what? Welcome to the club. Already existing club member. All right, so I still, okay, so I got that. What's down here? Oh, hang on. Oh, I don't think I want to do that yet. Wait. Who the fuck are you guys? Checking to make sure I'm like, yes, we do have our game on. Hello? Headshot you? Hi. Headshot you again. Good job.
Have a little taste.
Ooh, speaking of, not really headshots, but it made me think of it. I started Quicksilver yesterday for a book, and it's good so far. I really like it. I was, I read Tethered, because it was recommended on something, and I was like, ooh, this is supposed to be like, what is it, like, Crown Prince, I think it is? Cruel Prince. It's supposed to be kind of like more Cruel Prince vibes and everything. And it wasn't hitting. It was not hitting, and so I ended up, I can pick that up, I can't. So I had seen that Quicksilver was being pretty popular amongst my friends. Also, Ashbourne, I think they've come out with a Quicksilver candle as well. And so I was like, you know what? Let me give Quicksilver a try. And so far, the first couple chapters are hella good. I really like them. I also really like the writing. There's 2 readers for the voices. And not only is it, usually when you have 2 readers for the voice work, they alternate the chapters based off of the persona that the chapter is supposed to be for. So like, if the chapter is from the viewpoint of character A, one of them does that. If the book is from character B, or like how they decide to divvy up who's doing voices for which characters. So then they end up having to, like when they're interacting with, like you have character A and character B. When character A is interacting with character B and they're talking, usually you have that reader for that chapter doing the voice for both of those characters. So that's where, like, in the traditional sense, you get the guy doing the female, like the girl voice, and then the girl doing the male voice in like another chapter. And I am very picky when it comes to some voices because I can only handle guys doing the fragile, wispy female voice so much. Or the old crony voice for characters, and I'm like, this character does not, that is not the character at all. And so,
There's something
oh,
strange
Icarus,
over there.
another
Come on,
Icarus?
let's take a look.
Or Icarus, were you not following, or is this another Icarus? I think this is another Icarus. Hello, Icarus. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. But this one has where both the readers, they are both reading in the same chapter. And so they are having back and forth dialogue with each other. And I'm just, it is so nice. It is so fucking nice. I didn't realize it for the first chapter, and then I was running errands, so I was also a bit distracted. What are you? What are you? I'm back here. What are you? No! Oh, I can chase you. Okay. Oh, you're a little coin baby. I can just chase you around for money. Until I lose you. Darn it. But yeah, so I didn't realize it though in the first couple chapters, because I was also in the middle of errands, and then as I was driving between places, I was like, wait a second. And so I'm just like, yes. We're timing out brain-rotted people. And those are some good headshots. Moxie! How are you doing, Moxie? Did Ralph tell you that he got timed out? Amber's good at headshots. She is. She can be pretty good at them. Have you been seeing Alex Jordan's... what? He's inventing a new fiction genre, a mix of fantasy and romance that he calls Phantomance? What? A court, the Akokokak? And Ralph did. Yeah, Jason timed him out for Gen Z, what was it? It was for Zoomer brain rot.
Cool it.
There we go. Cool it, man. Marcus, hello. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty well. I'm happy for it to be a Friday. I have to work tomorrow, but I'm just glad for it to be a Friday right now. We're playing games, and we've already been playing games for 3 hours. God, what time is it? Okay. We will probably have to wrap up stream, I'm thinking in 15 minutes, because I cannot stay up late, given the fact that I have to be up tomorrow for work. But this has been very nice. This has been a nice little reprieve for a Friday night.
This moment will be frozen in time.
It'll be frozen in time. Okay. Oh, I'm hearing the interstate traffic. God damn. It has been a hot minute since I've heard the interstate traffic. I was like, what is this noise I'm hearing? Should we headshot this guy? Let's headshot this guy. Take that. And that. Get your ass up. Get back here. Did his friends catch on? I don't think they did. Maybe they did. Oh, there's even a barrel in here.
Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber.
Alright. Let's see. Those are some slimes. Look at that baby. Nope, I guess you're not supposed to be able to kill it? Or did I kill it? I don't know. There we go. Took a couple of them out while I was at it. Get your head over here. Come over here. There we go. Stand back up. Good job. There we go. Anything of interest around here that I can see? Not that I see. A court of courts of courting and courtship. I haven't seen that, but that sounds amazing. Oh my god. That is the perfect joke of the whole thing.
Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber.
This is the one thing that not in Infinity Nikki is climbing. Climbing is not a thing in that one. Is that like Break Presents? The Break show starring Break? Yes. Prodigy, hello, hello. Thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing? Let's see here. Okay, so I said 15 minutes ago, and that was at like... Okay, we'll do in like... That'll make it 15 minutes from now. So 9:30. Okay, we'll aim for 9:30. Okay, who... I'm like, okay, who do I have for characters? Nope, this. Nope. This. Here we go. I'm like, who do I have? Ah, okay, shit son. Okay, perfect. There we go. Unlock that. I'm assuming there's more. Oh, it's also timed. God damn it. Okay, I need to find the other one since that's the case. From above. You can't do anything about it. Oh, the little thing's running away. It's just like, I can't do this anymore. Trying to hide. Where'd he go? I don't know where he went. He's somewhere. I don't think he... Eh? Okay. So I need a ballot. Do I need a... Okay. I need something with weight, maybe? Oh, I see, I see. Okay. Can I make it with enough time?
Bet you can't keep up with me.
I'm thinking of timing on this one. Cars aren't in Genshin Impact. I'll send you the TikToks if they show up on your feed again. Okay, that sounds good. Actually, if they do show up, send them. So I'm not using TikTok right now because I keep having this feeling that the Cheeto is going to use like some of the analytics of that, and that he's like, oh, save this and blah 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 blah, and take credit for shit that he didn't actually do anything about. So I haven't been using TikTok since what was supposed to be the ban. But if you find them on Instagram, send them to me on Instagram. It started as a joke, but I think it's turning into a real book. I hope it is, because it needs. If it is, like, it's a parody book at that point, and I love the idea of that. Brack, like, back up with an R. Oh, back up. Or, like, back, but with an R. Perfect. And he's a voice actor, so he's gonna do it. Yeah, oh, yes. The main girl's name is Courtney with a K, so She's gotta be original. Clearly. Let's see. Yeah, let's see if I can... Girl, get down. Darn it, I missed it. Oh, missed that one too. I feel like I would have been fine the other way around if she hadn't started fucking climbing the side of the rock. I never used TikTok. It wasn't, really wasn't for you. I really only got into it, later on. And so that's how I only got into it overall, but, now I'm just thinking that the fucking idiot's gonna use it for analytics and that he saved it. And it's like, no. You did not. It's dumb shit.
Windblade!
Did I get it in time? No. Didn't. Darn it. Oh, wait. I wonder. What if I do it from here? No, I'm too far away. Does that do anything? No. This is all about balance. It's a scale. Okay, can we, or do I not worry about it and I get myself back on track, which is my original intent. Let's do that. Let's get myself back on track first. We can always come back and do all these other little things. Yeah. Let's make it to Catherine. Oh, hello. Oh, hi. Let me see that head. Good job. Your friend. Come here. You're hiding too much. There we go. Come on. There we go. Oh yeah, that's right. I have a bomb.
Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber.
Forgot I have a bomb. Stay on the path. It'll all be fine. Hang on. Let's go get some pork meat. Or boar meat, I guess. Yeah, Moxie, I really do hope that he's actually doing that, because I would be reading that in a heartbeat. Oh! Ow! God damn. I was not expecting that. I go back to not walking? There we go.
I'll catch up.
There we go. All right. Up here we go. Unlock this teleport way. Good. Still have a ways to go. 577 meters. It's fine. We got that. They're so cute. I wonder, maybe... Oh, shit. Hello. Oh, you will not do all that. Let's get you out. There we go. Let's see. We have high, I guess, would be, I think, ideal. Maybe, let's try Shit Stun real quick.
Windblade!
Shit Stun, get the fuck out of there. She apparently just really likes to burn to death. I don't know.
You're my friend now.
Thank you so much for the follow, Monkey Luffy. What, Monkey Luffy? What the fuck? Monkey Luffy Zoro. Wow, I butchered Luffy's name. Oh, both of you. Okay. Right. Did your friend get out of the way? Kind of. Oh, he just went straight back because he was like, I can't do anything about this. There we go. Luffy, tomato, potato. Also, which one is that emote? It looks familiar. Oh, hello there. It's like, which emote is that? It's the hello there.
Opening a chest is like unwrapping a gift.
Alright. Ooh, a radish. Nothing? Nothing. Well, that's boring. I need to fix my window on this. I thought I fixed it, but I guess not. Alright. Collect while I run around. Alright, so it's down that way. So what have I... Oh. Love it. Because I haven't made it down here, it won't unlock the map. Okay. I think...
Dodge this.
Let's see. I think I can make it. Unless maybe I have to go around. Okay. There we go. Could go, let's see here. Let's go to Amber. Let's see what all I can... I'm not gonna get attacked this time. Ow! Well, like that fucked up. I got attacked. Ooh, a chest. What's that? How do I get that? Do I just burn the vine? Burn the... Yep, there we go. Excellent. Open that.
Wow,
Grab all of it.
these will come in handy.
Let's see. Oh, I can swim. That's right. Okay. You can't swim in Infinity, Nikki. She drowns. Technically, it's because Momo doesn't know how to swim, so you end up auto-drowning, but still. Ah. There we go. Just bounces away. It's fine. It's fine. No big deal. Okay, we did collect that. Okay. Can she swim fast enough is the question. Without running out of stamina. Well, now we drowned. So we will figure it. Maybe I just didn't. I didn't let my stamina replenish fully, I think, before I ran in. I could be wrong. Yep, it doesn't matter. Oh, you know what? I could probably see if I have like a stamina filling food. That would be the other option. Let's see. Or I think Shitsun's supposed. Do I have the ability with Shitsun? I don't think I do yet.
You're my friend now.
Yassine, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. Start time. Okay. Got 9 more minutes before we have to call it night. Let's see here. Let's go ahead. Let's go back up to this point. Oh, I didn't make it to this statue though, did I? Okay. Maybe I should go up to that statue first. Hello, hello! How are you doing? Chat and cat, yes! Freya Bean. That's sweet. Oh, look at her. She's got her little head. She's got her little chin hanging off the edge. That's adorable. Let's see. I just spawned there. And then, okay, so I can go around here. Nope, I wanted Amber. I'm not in the mood to fight him at the moment. I'm trying to stay focused for the next 9 minutes. Ooh. Oh, nope. Do not. I think... probably unlock this one chest that's over here right now, because I don't think it requires him at the moment. Does it? There it is. Is there another one? There must be another one. There we go. Have all of those. Oh, hello.
Not so hard.
All right, we're gonna come up here because you guys are being dumb. There we go. You out of the way. Oh, missed. There we go. That one down. That one's almost down. There we go. Alright, now get this last one. I'm gonna swap over. There we go. Now he doesn't stand a chance without his shield. Ta-da! We did. Good job, us. Oh, no worries, Colbert! Let's see. Get my chest here.
These will come in handy.
Alright. We're going to ignore the other guy there right now. But here, this way, I think now I am getting closer to being able to get into the harbor. Daniel, your favorite game of all time is Final Fantasy VI, followed really close by Chrono Trigger. Yeah. You guys know mine. Woodruff and the Schnibble. Ooh. Oh, viewpoint. There we go. I think that unlocked this. It didn't unlock this, apparently. It's fine. We are working our way into the harbor area, and it will unlock once we get into where we need to get to. Let's see. Let's keep going this way. We got burps. Look at this. We're staying on our path a bit better, like I'm supposed to. We made it to the harbor. It is officially the harbor. We did it. I only got distracted how many times? My foot's fallen asleep. Because I'm sitting weird. It's fine. We're all fine. Okay, so now that we're over here in the harbor area, let's go find Catherine. So then that way, I'm pretty sure that'll help unlock this map area. It's so pretty over here though. Look at this. Now, if only I could jump better. Oh, we're getting closer to Catherine. We are less than 250 meters away from her now, so we can definitely get to her and talk to her before we have to end in 3 minutes. Can we do it? I believe we can. I believe in us. We can do this. She's all the way up there. Wow. Alright. Let's run again. Look at the burbs. There's so many burbs. Oh my god, and their little feathers. I love it. I love it so very much. Alright. And up this way now? Probably. I think we do have some vertical content. We're at 35. Less than 30 meters away. We're almost here. Whoops, whoops. Nope, nope. Get down. Nope, nope. Get down. Girl. What? I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Look at that! We found Catherine!
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Alright. Let's...
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
See a letter for me? Oh, so you're an adventurer from Mondstadt. Is it gonna autoplay? I told it to autoplay. I guess it's not. What's this? A dandelion? Why is there a dandelion in the envelope? Adventurer, did you place a dandelion in this envelope to try and prove you were from Mondstadt? There's really no need. There is more than enough information contained in this letter to establish your identity and background. I bet it was Catherine. No, she's... it wasn't me. Not that it really matters, of course. This letter from Mondstadt Adventurers Guild says that you are a highly experienced adventurer. If that's true, I'm sure you are ready to take on commissions from Liu's Adventurers Guild. A whole new world of wild adventure awaits you. Ad Astra I can't say it. Bosk. Isk. Something. Okay, so I got here. So I completed the quest. But we haven't unlocked it on the map. Oh, that might be... I still didn't get the statue. I think I need to go to the statue. But we're not going to do that tonight. Because we have reached our ending time. It is now 9:30. Of which I said, we need to be good. And I can't stay up late. It's very easy and tempting, but we can't. Let's see here. Woo! Put that up. Give us some music. Oh, for a second I was like, oh no, our music isn't playing. That's because it is changing songs. Alright. Exit to desktop. There we go. There we go. Okay. And so. Once more with feeling. At least not now. Yeah, not now. I need to be good. It's too easy for me to be like, I don't want to leave stream. But I need to be good about it. Especially as like I'm trying to work on not having long streams to work with balancing my time, and also work with my early bedtime. Although it's Friday, so I can get away with a little bit of a later bedtime on Friday nights at least. But let's see who's on for a raid. Who is on? Who can we raid tonight? Winnie is on. Vady is on. Who shall we raid? We could raid Winnie. Winnie's playing Power Wash Simulator. And then, oh my god, so many people are on tonight. Yeah, let's go raid Winnie. We haven't raided Winnie, I think, in a while, have we? I'm trying to think. Did we didn't raid anyone, I think, on Friday night? I know we raided Duo, and then we raided Cat. So yeah, that seems right. So I'm messing with my hair because it's being staticky now. Okay. So we're gonna raid into Winnie. If you guys don't know Winnie, she is a wonderful human being. She's playing Power Wash Simulator right now, and she has done and she got a new tattoo. Oh, how exciting! And so, she's done some amazing fundraising for Cat for Kids. I was trying to remember that, but she is a staple. She's a Twitch staple, and she's wonderful. And she has puppers. She has a puppy cam, and so she's got one of her puppers on camera right now too. So, plus you gotta work. I do gotta work. I gotta work tomorrow. If I didn't have to work tomorrow, I'd maybe be like a little bit more lenient about it. But I'm like, I need to, especially if I want to do, still a bit of like a mid-morning, early afternoon stream before I go into work. I need to make sure that I am not up late. So, but let me go ahead and get this raid into Winnie. Let's see. I want to search for Winnie. I like being able to do this from over, like I don't have to do this over on my laptop. I can do this from my stream manager. It's really nice. Look at that. And so, well, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. I really appreciate all of you who came, and everyone who's been here for forever, basically. And then everyone who's new, thank you so much for all the follows and for coming to join us and hanging out. And since we I'll have to figure out what we do tomorrow, since we finished Day of the Tentacle, and we did some Genshin tonight, but I need to figure out what I want us to do otherwise. So, with that though, you guys all have a wonderful night or a wonderful day, depending on the time of day it is where you are at. And Cozy, thank you so much. Yeah, have a great night. Don't work too hard. Yes, I will do my best to not work too hard tomorrow. But yeah, so if you can just hang out to go say hi to Winnie with this raid. And she's got a very chill, awesome stream and chat as well. So again though, you guys, I'm terrible at outros, so I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.